Hmm. This Kuiper business may not last long.
Go find her first, I guess. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kuiper.
Marceline!
Morning, Kuiper.
The chip
Where? Oh,
Up there.
yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, I've been working on it all night.
Want a burrito?
Alright.
Thought I would get one today.
No rest for the wicked, I guess.
Come on.
Of course not.
Hey, Kuiper, I have
just
no idea where Sarah walked
first,
off
then
to,
we'll get
but
one.
keep an eye on her.
Talk about something. I feel that I know what it is.
Sure.
I heard the last bit of it before I came back from the wasteland.
She filled me
Titus.
in on
Elwin,
apparently
come on.
was found out
Minecraft?
about her, by the way.
9 crow, holy
Small
shit.
size.
You were told.
Not big ones, but small ones.
Understood.
Not bad.
Best not to talk about it for now.
I know. Just giving you a heads up.
That's scary. Now.
Hey, Maya. Hey, how you feeling? No, you weren't doing so well yesterday.
Oh, of course.
What a thoughtful, totally out of the box gift. How did you know I love sharp objects?
God
is here.
Kuiper, I don't feel so great.
God, I found her. Thank you.
Nice.
I guess it's the sharp wit and dull edge. I get you.
Hello.
Hi, God. I found what I was looking for. Thank you.
You know, I
Okay.
feel like for such a randomly generous gift, after fixing my sewing machine, gotta be something I can do for you, perhaps.
Let's go have a seat.
Oh,
Come on.
It's nice in the business
I
card.
do. Well, you know, maybe you can make that dress. Do they know how to build guns? Oh, yeah, are we more sellers? Sellers. True. Okay. Remember, I'm just the muscle here. There could be something else. Hey, you do it perfectly fine.
I do. I
And I may have to make blood on the floor as well.
There's like that. You look pretty tonight.
Oh, I haven't.
You're
Yeah, it's for my place.
not looking so hot.
Sure.
I don't feel so hot.
Hey, the ball yesterday then?
Considering everything from last night, I wouldn't be surprised if you
I'm sorry, when you're young.
were feeling a bit overwhelmed.
What did I say about talking about my guns that way?
This feels different.
Sweet. Hey, I might.
Everything's saying that
I wish I had
things
the
are
night.
wrong.
I'd have time to work out. Well, you gotta make
Your systems or you?
It's not like I got a place to sleep right now.
Ugh.
They always tell me find the time.
Why don't you come have a seat?
Yeah.
Come sit down.
You just gotta
We can run a full system check, make certain nothing's wrong.
Over here.
I wouldn't.
So, apparently,
Go ahead.
Where do you
Sorry.
the guard work for Avalon.
Yeah.
I can't get a job until I go to Avalon. I gotta get booked
that anyways.
May happen today. We'll see what goes on. Oh, I hope he does. Yeah, if you need to cover anything like that.
Hold on.
I'll let you know when I swing.
Do you accept this connection?
Yeah.
Alright.
I just came in now.
See if we can't get your systems to run diagnostics. See what it reports, alright?
Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to feel nauseous, am I?
Well, after last night, maybe. Maybe you are. But usually that's a sign. Now, let's take a look. What do the diagnostics show?
Each of something's wrong, but
And if I'm working late, maybe.
it's not exactly telling the specific.
I drink coffee.
It's about comparison.
Hey, B.
I really don't feel good.
Fuck, my bad.
Your diagnostics are returning, but they're not. It's not giving me anything specific. This could be a bit of a problem. I can't fix it if I don't know what's wrong.
Did you get a roll for this already?
No, we're just having her system run self-diagnostics.
Well, with a 16, you would find the problem, actually. There seems to be a crack in, some sort of battery seems to be leaking out. Now, why this would cause them to feel unwell, you're not sure. But that's the only thing wrong with them at the very least.
Morning, Caper.
Your power
Right there.
source. It's damaged. Hi, what's up?
None, just hanging out. I'll let you handle your stuff.
Yeah,
Here, our mail. Oh, someone might have a package for me. It's food. Just put it on the side somewhere if they come with it, okay?
sure, I'll,
The burger ladies.
Oh.
Thanks.
I see you got your
I'm not entirely certain why this would cause an issue, but
Alright. Hey,
Yeah,
morning.
it's definitely showing damage.
I'm not worried at the point.
We could try to take a look at it, but this is more your area of expertise and Marceline's area of expertise than mine. I can attempt to try to
Marceline's.
swap the battery if something's wrong. I don't know, maybe there's battery fluid or something leaking.
I hope that's all it is.
What kind of battery is this?
I wouldn't even begin to.
It doesn't have a serial number I recognize.
It does take time to make a good piece of work. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Side to side. There you go now. Think you got your two guns in your
Hey.
head, where you gonna put your sword? Quite all nice. How is it business? What do you think?
No, I am not. I'm in an environmental.
Question.
Don't take a picture of me.
Sarah,
Yeah.
have you...
I don't care.
Well, normally you require nutrition, that sort of thing. If you're a cyborg.
Yeah.
Do you need food? Water? Something like that? Nutrition to keep you moving?
I don't know, maybe. I haven't been out the pond for all that long, so I wouldn't even know
Alright.
if it needs anything added to it or not.
I don't know. We'd have to talk to your sister. Does she have a manual?
Yeah.
or anything like that?
Yeah, she'd have the manual that our father wrote.
Okay, we might need to take a look at that. All right.
Yeah,
Well, then it just becomes a who can draw first.
it's a weird feeling like you have to throw up, knowing that you don't even have the ability to.
You gotta be quick.
Marcy, are you on comms?
Gotta work it. Oh, you got fun. You already look after. This is just yesterday. We're filling out with what to do. That's all quality you got. Hey, always recommend it.
He's not responding.
That's why I grabbed two.
She might be on the Valkyrie radio.
Valkyrie.
The Wyvern's radio. I get things straight right now. The Wyverns.
Didn't know she had an association. I'd probably keep that on the down low.
They didn't mind the SG, but they
Yeah.
also didn't mind the auto as well.
I think she went to talk with Elvin.
I don't know. Your battery's leaking. We'll need to get it cleaned up. Replaced.
Yeah.
I was busy yesterday. I only got that couple drinks with them and talking to them, so I just go off.
I wish she hadn't gone on that talk with Elvin.
But do you know what your interview is going to be?
Hmm?
They prepped you.
No idea.
Gonna be
I
an
don't
hour.
think the deal is-
If she hadn't gone talk with Elvin,
I don't know who's interviewing me.
he would have been somewhere else, and she could be here to help.
Do you know where they went?
I got a decent guy.
The, I think
What's the name of the new boss?
there's the Wyvern's HQ. It's back down the alleyway out there. And well, the radio's on the.
Do you think you can-
board.
Or I don't remember what number that is. Which channel?
It was 28, I think.
Deliver. Thanks, maybe next time. I'll recommend you. Should I be concerned why you have a chair? Are you gonna hit somebody?
Hello, this is Kuiper,
Play to watch?
attempting to reach contact with Marceline.
So I'm not on my feet for the next 5 hours straight.
This is Proteus,
Marceline is
associate to
occupied
the
at the moment.
Wyverns and technician. Miss Marceline seems to be occupied. However, we will make her aware that you have a request to get into contact. Thank you.
Yes, she's needed at second hand as soon as possible. Thank you.
Understood. Please pass the word, Titus.
Good enough. They normally pay well as well. Even from the season problem.
If they can get me out.
Try and hold yourself together for now. Don't know if I can
You impacting your headlock? You know, you got to get the angry patients and
maybe
on the bed.
dull the response.
I'm not too worried with these guns.
You'll make sure you don't pop their neck.
I don't mess with cyborgs much, but it's worth a try.
Well,
Yeah,
it's also staying my ground.
if it helps.
I forgot they got to spawn their weapon.
Fuck.
Never mind.
Seems you've been requested.
Good morning.
Pulled him every which way.
If this is a private conversation,
Something's wrong.
Almost look sick, if a synth could be. Or at least whatever she is. That's still gonna take some getting used to.
Hey, if you can pick up a copy
Can you close the door?
Battery. I think it's damaged.
Alright. Alright on.
Alright, I'm gonna open her up and look what's going on.
As you take a look, you will see that their radioisotope battery has a crack in its shielding. Now, you're not sure why this would make them feel sick,
I think it feels
but
better.
you do notice one thing. It is lined up in such a way that it points towards where you'd think a spinal cord would be.
Then again, I'm always
You're insane. What?
If they were human.
It is, but you know, look at me. I mean, I'm sure you're comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. Just a slight swell.
heavy coats all the time?
Don't judge my heavy coats, okay? Protection.
Any luck?
There's a crack in her battery.
No, because then everybody gets to see my jack whip.
Like I said,
But do you...
her
What kind of weapon I got out of here?
her self-diagnostic systems reported damage, but I wasn't exactly sure what the problem was. It looks a little roughed up, I guess, but not exactly my area of expertise.
Do you think if she's... Do you think the crack could be fucking with her
I don't know why.
nervous system?
If it's maybe leaking battery fluid or something, maybe, but this is a
From the
little...
diagnostics, Kuiper, you would know it is a radioisotope battery.
Oh, I was treating it as though I had no fucking clue.
Lithium ion. No, you would have seen in the diagnostics, at the very least.
Ah, okay.
So you would know it's a radioisotope.
Morning.
Thing might be radioactive.
Probably. Might be... Can a nervous system and brain still get radiation poisoning?
Possibly.
Probably.
Fuck is Charles?
Big tall ass green orc. Works the butcher.
It needs
It's
to be
kind of
replaced or patched.
who I can- I know someone I can try to talk to,
Alright,
at
thanks.
least to
Appreciate it. You guys
see
waiting
if
for
they
it?
know anything.
You know that replacing the battery would mean that you would be powered offline while they found a new one.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Don't do it. Don't turn me off, please.
Sarah.
Owen got filled in on the meeting we had last night.
Good.
We
I
have
was
to
going
get
to do
that
that
replaced.
earlier today, personally.
If you don't want me to shut you off now,
But I'm glad that
it's
is
gonna
excellent.
have to happen
you seen
eventually, though.
Tom today?
I'll
That's
respect
all,
your wishes for now, but
Thanks to us.
we have to get that replaced.
Hey, good morning,
There's
Chad.
no fancy bucks.
Good morning. Doing pretty good.
To talk Marceline.
If it's causing you to feel like this, who knows what it'll actually do to you.
Ways.
I see. You let me know if you find him. At some point. We have quite a lot of security things to discuss. Recent events and whatnot. Shouldn't take too long.
Alright. We will figure it out then. You...
With a 16 Kuiper, you know whatever's going on is outside of your field of expertise, because, well, this isn't exactly full synth. But it comes to you. If it's not the synth half that's broken, it's probably the other half, and, well, mechanics can't heal people. There are some people who can.
Turned off for a long period of time.
Mars.
Maybe a few minutes just to get you fixed up. That's
the battery either has to be replaced or we have to fix the symptom. She's sick. Probably because of the battery. Which means that her, what is of her that is organic, is being irradiated. That's bad.
Yeah. I can talk to... If she's sick, I can talk to Isla or Pulse.
I would talk to
See
the
if they can do
doctors.
something.
They're gonna know how to fix that better than either of us probably could.
Yeah.
Yo, the one on the hoverboard just tried to take a scan on me today.
Interesting. That would be Miss Faye.
So we'll figure something out.
Take a scan of me and
Try to get you
fuck off.
into the med bay.
Smart choice.
Not in the mood today for scans. Not in the mood any day for scans. Or pictures.
Indeed.
Thanks, Kuiper. Again.
If I want one, I'll ask.
It's quite common here. No doubt. Trident has.
I'll do what I can to help.
Stand.
I
in the dark areas in the room. It wouldn't
have
surprise me.
an extra battery that might
Very powerful.
work to replace it.
Regardless, as long as nothing shows.
If it's a radioisotope, it's probably self-powering, like a reactor.
Keep my
I
eye
can't be certain of the specifics. Again, not my field. But
Who knows? Maybe they're gonna do a fluff piece about the wire. They might get lucky. Talk us up, get us business.
maybe something can be done. Otherwise, we need to fix it. Otherwise, this problem will continue to persist. And eventually, it may kill her. You can only treat radiation so much.
And it might order.
And that's not to, you know, say that it doesn't get worse.
Kevlar armor as well as.
Yeah. Well, if you say you have another power source, I'd love to look at it.
That's no problem.
At some point.
Yeah, something I found recently. I couldn't make heads or tails, but it was corporate.
Yes.
It's bound to be good.
Is very essential when it comes to combat, as your primary way of functioning. So.
I'll, do you want to handle this on your own, or?
I don't know how much I can handle on my own anymore. I'll be honest with you. With everything going on, I need help.
Of course. Well, I'll do what I can. Like I said, concerning the stuff last night, if you guys decide to do something, I can help there. Otherwise, there may not be much more that I can do. You need to take her to a doctor. I would suggest it.
Security for the bar? Isn't surprised that he's
Would make sense.
Are you able to walk?
That probably gets a great deal of corporate presence, either shadow corporate presence or people that blatantly look in there.
If not, she should be light enough. One of us can carry her. It's big too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. You never actually
Get her the help she needs.
Let's do that now then. Can you open the door and
Yeah, sure
still
thing.
don't know the code?
Kinda weird if to be this quiet.
What?
You hear? Yep. Well, you hear that.
Fuck.
Alright. Got it?
Do you need help?
I think we got it.
Very well.
Understood.
Alright,
Come on.
lead the way.
Hi.
Fucking party out here.
Yeah, what a fucking day.
Need to get her inside.
How unfortunate.
No,
Come on.
not there.
Or would you like her to be escorted?
Med bay, please.
Understood. Very well.
At your 6.
On your 6.
Right there.
I'll take 3 then.
Did they show up?
Elwin,
Not
you live
yet.
in the room.
What?
It's a shithole in itself,
We live
and
in-
people die
Oh.
every day.
The entire Wyverns gang is coming.
Yep.
Oh god. Can't take any more layers off.
Hi. Have someone coming in.
Yeah.
They're carrying them.
Medical?
Yes.
What kind of injury should we prep surgery or?
Not certain, but we're pretty sure they've been irradiated. And nausea, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll have to do. We'll have to put them in the tube and do a
Yeah.
scan for radiation then. Okay. I'll open the door.
I'm going to head up to work to get everything ready.
All right. Are there any more people coming in?
We will wait for you. We will not go beyond this point.
It's just.
If there's any weapons from people coming in, put them in the box. But let's get her up to the
Understood.
radiation thing.
Can you?
I'm gonna close this door.
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you coming in?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll be
I'll,
right back. We're gonna
leave my weapon.
Come on.
Kuiper, can you grab mine from my hip?
Sure.
It's just a precaution protocols. We don't want a gun going off in an oxygen tank, etc.
Yeah, I suppose that would be pretty bad.
So what sort of symptoms are they showing?
Nausea, deliriousness, having difficulty focusing.
So, what makes you think it's radiation and not some sort of other infection?
Because they have an isotope battery power cell.
Okay. That is.
It's got a crack in it.
All right. We get them in the tube so we can run some scans. Give me one moment to start the scanner over here while you're positioning them in.
Can you stand?
We can also we can get a chair or something in there too.
With an 8,
please, a chair.
With an 8, you'll be able to prop yourself up, but not stand of your own weight.
Come on, I'll help you let her in.
Synthetic parts doesn't make you thin. They might. I think it's just cybernetics. Well, if they're, I don't think they would have brought me here if they're full synthetic. So let's get her in the.
No,
tube.
we wouldn't have.
Do I already have? Okay, is there already a DEEM here, or do I need to call one?
I think there is one.
DEEM's
yes.
right here. Okay, sorry, you're invisible. So, okay.
No, I
So
get
you
it.
already rolled for? You already rolled?
Rolled for what?
Radiation
know what you're doing.
poisoning. I'm doing a scan to see what they suspect radiation poisoning, so I'm going to check for radiation poisoning basically with the scanner.
Oh well,
To see if
that
there's-
doesn't even need a that doesn't even need a roll. It would definitely be. You're for detecting radiation poisoning.
I want to see, basically how bad it is, and maybe if there's more to it than that.
Where are you scanning? It's a synth. Or at least you think
how
it
am-
is.
I don't know why they would have.
Well, do you know?
I wouldn't have known. Am I just detecting a synth then?
Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, did they tell you anything about their organics?
Kimchi.
We did not.
No, I wasn't
Major
told
Edge,
anything.
Never mind. Major Edge, you would be able to explain. You'd be able to, you'd be able to notice that there is in fact a functioning brain and brain stem, but nothing else.
Okay.
She's not She's not a synth again.
Okay,
Cyborg.
the scan is. There's only a little bit of biological tissue.
Do what you can.
Yes, but that biological tissue
Okay,
is
with a
generally
plus-
very sensitive.
With a +2 from Angela's Major Edge, you are able to pinpoint the location where you would believe the radiation poisoning would be, and you do in fact find some with an 11 +2. There is definitely signs of radiation poisoning along the brainstem.
So is that including my medical 4?
No, with a with medical +4, you still meet the DC, but yeah.
Fair. Okay, so all right, it's detecting that there's radiation poisoning as you suspected, but there's such little biological tissue. It's basically in the cranium area. So I'm only seeing in the scan they only have basically brain tissue and most of their stem, but there's nothing else that could be poisoned.
Yes, but
Is
that's
there
the
anything
problem.
you
It's
can
your
do
brain.
to? Yeah, can you
So-
do something to try to stop the symptoms to help? Something? You guys have
Well,
anything?
now-
We need to stop the source before we can treat the symptoms.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. So you said that it's an isotope battery, correct?
Yes.
So currently that means that they're getting the poisoning from the battery that's currently keeping them on. So the first thing is we need to remove that and connect them to an alternate power source that isn't radiation. Do you guys have a new another battery source, or maybe we can plug her into an outlet? We might have to unplug one of the medical units, maybe the stasis pod, and we can plug her directly in. Would that work with your expertise, Marceline?
Rolling.
Do you have that battery? Can you
Yeah.
get it? I need to look at it.
I'll go take a look.
What is
The quicker we can
your
get her away from
Mechanica?
this isotope, the better.
2 at the moment.
With a 10 plus 2?
It's not a fight. Trying my best.
Like, you ever go to the town and then she's like the town like wench? Things like that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'm just hating her. I've never seen a town and then one day before, bro. And then one day she just like got shot and just died.
Are there any
It doesn't sound very saintly. You. They're like 10 steps ahead, you know? They get paid regular wage. Okay, alright. Dental care or something? I don't know.
I mean, sex workers deserve proper dental care, bro. Like, just like everybody else.
Exactly. It's like, whoa, crap. I don't know why you
If you know the code, I do not.
Yeah, well. Sorry.
All right.
All right, I'm wheeling over to the stasis pod so we can perform the swap. We're gonna need to slow her vitals. Problem is this. I'll explain in a moment.
Don't bother explaining. Just do what you need to. I'll show this to Marceline.
Yes, but the reason I gotta explain is because you might have another solution. That's why I want to explain one or two things.
Sure.
Oh well, so now that you have it off, here's the thing: are we plugging her into a new battery, or are we gonna plug her into an alternative for now?
I really don't think the alternative's gonna work, but just lean her up against it or something.
We need to put her in the working pod then. So we need to slow her vitals before we do the switch. Does that make any sense?
Then go ahead.
All right. Excuse me, Marceline, I gotta wheel her up. Okay, wheeling you up to the one on the left. I'm gonna help you get in.
Look at this.
Take a look.
Opening. So thank you for unplugging. You can plug it back in.
Let me
now.
get the
I guess
description
we're
real
going with
quick.
the battery
It
solution.
hasn't been unplugged yet. I just took it offline, so
Perfect.
nothing
Okay.
shock when we undid anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's get you all comfy in here. Put your head up here if you can. All right.
The man. I have
Alright, so
the
go to
description from
sedate you,
May.
so you're gonna be
This was
asleep.
one of the things that she picked
Okay.
up yesterday. It is an organic SI or Shometsu polyphase high-end battery
All right,
material.
start counting down
It's
from
a
100.
top-level battery.
You'll probably start falling asleep around
Top level
95.
battery. Very
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. It was going to be something I could sell
Okay.
for
Excellent.
hella money, but This might be more important.
This true. All right. So what am I doing here? Am I describing or am I rolling?
Well, I can give that description. That is what it is. It is a Shometsu battery. You can tell it's high-end. It looks kind of experimental, but maybe it would work.
So we're all going to need to send
To the
some
DM.
from the decals.
And we're rolling.
Sorry, what was that?
With a
After this, we're
14
going to
plus
need to
2 for your
send
Mechanica,
shower.
this will fit.
Potentially, but the isotope shouldn't be.
There's no telling how long it will last
that
without, plugging it in and seeing what the power draw is. But at the very least, this is something.
It should work.
Alright, so
I don't know
have
how
her
much of a
sedated
charge
now.
as
She's
right now.
asleep. The biggest challenge will be swapping her over to the new battery fast enough that there's no loss of brain activity. I think
We
you
have
understand.
4 minutes to do it quickly. Stand
It makes-
until we'll start dying.
You know you can do it in
It's the
4
same as
minutes.
if you were just- Fair enough.
4 minutes
I'm an
is
EMT,
that's
so
fucking
Doc,
easy.
You're gonna be taking care of this, right?
I am.
I took static.
Well,
I took
unless-
all
unless
static
it's purely
limbs
mechanical,
off
that
and
is.
power cell. I have taken static apart and put her back together in less than 4 minutes easy.
All right, Harry. I think this is as far as we can go. She's sedated.
We have a mobile brain monitoring machine, yes? So I can monitor her brainwave.
Well, we have them in the stasis pods. We should be able to see everything on the little monitor there. The
Take a
biggest
hold
challenge, it
of
just
the
comes down
battery.
to- we
I'm
just
gonna
gotta
open her
hope
up
they do
and-
it right at this point. We can't do much more than stasis them.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on
DM.
I'll keep an eye on the
Alright,
monitors.
DM is here and is rolling. You are replacing the battery inside of Sarah, correct?
Yep.
Right. Monitoring brain waves. She is in stasis.
All
and
right.
sedated.
Let me look at one thing. You are able to remove the chassis from Sarah. Same ways you've been able to do this a couple times before. You've done maintenance in the past. And with an 18 plus 2, for a total of 20, you will expertly and quickly replace the batteries. All in all, it takes about 45 seconds for the actual switch.
When you're ready for this.
Dash, I'm gonna need you to grab this and get this somewhere safe.
Is that the isotope battery? Put it on the wheelchair that we have over here. I don't want to touch it more than we
Battery
have to.
pulled out.
I'm gonna
warning
wheel
me.
this to the morgue.
See if you can find something with a
Get
lead
it
container.
cold as quickly as we can. I'm putting it in the morgue.
Get it
It's
cold.
closing the door.
And we'll need a lead
I
container to
don't
put it
think
before we
my
dispose
dad's
of it.
poisoning. Yeah, I think we're-
Angela, with a 4, as the radioisotope battery passes by you, for a moment, you feel fuzzy. Whatever the radioactivity, most likely it pulses out, messes with your senses a little bit. It's not going to last for too long, but for a couple seconds, you're really feeling sick.
It's in there. It's being chilled. That should lower its chemical reaction, so it will give off less radiation. And the doors are sealed. You okay?
Plus radiation caught me. Fine. Nothing to that.
Just how much is this thing giving off?
If I can
Enough to
feel it,
power a synth.
We might have to do checkups every so often to make sure they haven't developed some sort of growth or anything. Because with that much radiation on tissue, there's a chance that they could have developed cancer, and it's just a matter of time at this point.
Doc, with a
Maybe
14
recommend
plus
knee
4,
scans for about
you know
a
that
week,
there is
probably.
definitely radiation poisoning. That needs to be treated at the very least, even if there's not a
Gotcha.
cancerous growth.
Yeah, that was me preemptively saying for future
Sarah,
checking,
power
checkup.
on.
So now it comes down to
Hey,
give me a
look at
moment to at least try
Over
to
here.
remember or figure out what the treatment for radiation
Alright.
poisoning is, because that's something that is not in my
Gotcha.
space at the moment.
Battery swap.
Yep, battery has
Battery
been swapped
swap's
successfully.
complete.
Already rolled for it.
I was saying that in character.
Only a few minutes.
Oh.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Are they coming? Are they already coming awake? If you switch everything over, I
Sarah.
can remove it. The sedation.
Can you possibly try to run a diagnostic to check what the battery
Sure.
level's at?
Sorry, sir.
As you check, let's see. With a 12, this battery will probably last a day, but you know that you'd have to remove it to charge it. This is not a permanent solution.
Power draw is a bit high.
All right.
I don't think the battery can handle it.
How long do you think the battery will last before I have to
About a day before she powers
plug it
down.
in?
Based on power usage. It's an estimate, but it's been
All
active
right,
for a few.
I got the treatment, but it just comes down to a discussion now. All right, guys. So you're saying that
What?
we have about a day on this power supply?
Yes.
Before I have to charge it, I don't.
So does it?
I might. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
More
we
important.
also need to now that she also has radiation poison based on the scans from earlier. We have a couple solutions, but the problem is some of the higher end ones we're not going to be able to do without support from potentially Avalon. Does anyone here? Well, blood transfusion and a couple other things, but they only have a brain cavity with a brain and a stem, right? So I don't even know if they're being supported by fluid right now or if they actually have blood flowing through that. I'm not sure. Is there an auxiliary pump that's pumping blood through that right now, Marceline?
Oh, DM?
Because if we can't treat them with blood transfusion, stem cells and other things are the only other
There
option.
is very much, in fact, blood in there.
All right.
You probably thought it was coolant of some sort. All of that is kind of sealed off. Dad probably didn't want you to see, you know.
So if we can
That
determine whether there's blood
explains
in
a
there, we
lot.
can determine their blood type and do a blood transfusion, which will help because we'll be removing some of the poisoning from her. Then the other thing would be stem cell stimulation, which I do have a single stim
Coolant.
pack that Avalon gave me as a sample we could use.
I thought what was in her is coolant. If she might actually just have blood, Dad never let me
so
look.
I
He
can
never
go
let
get
me
a-
open
I
her
can
up.
go get a syringe. Are you able to open her up enough to get a sample of what's in there? I can do a quick scan, determine her blood type, if she has one. But then we need to
DM?
figure out a way to do the transfusion.
Rolling. With a 17 plus 2, easy.
I can do
Let
it.
me grab a syringe.
Go.
Let me pop the lid for you.
Here you go. I just need a little bit, as much as a pinprick. You don't need to take too much out.
Distract her for a moment, please, Kuiper.
Is there anyone related to them by chance? Do you happen to know?
Related.
Yeah.
I'm the only individual that
I still feel kind of sick.
has her.
It might take us a little
This
bit
is
to
going to
get everything sorted out.
suck.
Okay?
The problem with stem cell stimulation and other things like that is, well, that involves more things
We'll get you fixed
that
up.
we don't have access to. Unless we can find a relative or someone with a similar blood type, then we might not be able to do the stimulation of that.
Here.
All right.
Then can actually check my blood as well, I guess. Check.
All right, just come with
Fucking
me then.
anything.
We'll check both in the back.
Because I don't fucking know anymore. I don't even know what blood type I am. Go
Angela,
figure.
with a 10 plus 1 for your medical, something comes to mind. This is oddly set up. You've never really heard of a synth with the robot head at the very least. But as you think about it, whoever designed it must have had something in place, something to prevent this from happening. Now, it could just be a coincidence, or they were really bad at what they did, but it eventually comes down to this. They must have had something to protect the brain from this, because the shell on the battery would just be one point of failure. It's likely that there might be something on them, or in them, or around, who knows, that might be also capable of removing the radiation, or shielding it out, or something. You're not quite sure.
How intricate her design is. Whoever made her and did this to her knew what they were doing.
It was a custom job as far as I can tell. Cyborgs, and that sort of thing.
People don't do things like this without designing fallbacks. I need to go ask a question.
Sure. We'll wait here. Gonna be okay.
I'll just lay back down.
Sure.
It felt better when I did. Do you think I'm gonna be okay?
Of course. Just gonna take them a minute to figure out how they need to fix this.
That's good.
You know, it's funny, everybody thinks that organics are so different than synths. It's just another type of machine.
I suppose that makes sense.
What's the word, Doctor?
Marceline says there should be an emergency document back at her place. I think at her shop in a safe. He's going to go get that. So hopefully quickly. I've instructed her to. I don't have access to her shop, so I wouldn't be able to go get myself.
Of course.
How's the
She
patient
should be
holding it?
pretty quick.
Hmm?
I still feel nauseous.
From what I could hear, sounds like this is blood type, so we can at least get something flowing there for the time being. Right now we're only putting band-aids on a big problem, though.
Yeah. The battery will need to be fixed. Or we'll need to find something better. Or she'll just have to charge. Not exactly ideal for a cyborg, but...
Not. Well... Either that battery needs to be fixed somehow. Or you need to get a new power source. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. This is a stressful experience, and I hate giving out bad news.
No, it's
but
fine.
There's good news too.
I can still figure it out.
Yes. You're not.
We'll make do if we have to.
It's not all bad news, though. You're still here. You're still. We're gonna do our best to keep you that way, okay?
Yeah. Sorry for dragging you into this, Kyler.
It's alright. You're my coworker. Besides, I owe it to someone else to help people, so... Don't worry about it.
Angela, with your heightened senses, you would know they are still here. And actually, they're about to walk through.
Did you get the emergency document?
I haven't even.
I'm wheeling in
I haven't even walked down
I'm
this-
wheeling in the thing so we can give a transfusion right away. So, thankfully we won't need to take too much blood as they only have so much they need. But, they do seem to match, so. Almost too much so.
Can you come with me to my shop? I'm grabbing the documents, the emergency ones, and I need you with me for a moment.
We'll be
Are
right
we
back.
doing the transfusion now or after?
Come on, let's go.
I can get them opened up and ready for you while we grab the documents.
The blood's in you.
Do you want me
Do you
to...
just give him any... I can give him... I
sure?
know have
spare
I'll go
I know.
find it.
I'm gonna go do that then. Alright, I'll just give him what we got. Since... yeah, they were a decent match, so I figured we should go with that. Alright, I'm gonna go grab them. Just, whatever we got, A negative.
Depends. But I'm more than willing to wait. I understand there's a lot to try, yes.
It's never a dull moment here. Never. I need to ask you something.
No, it
about
isn't.
Center City. Oh, I think we
Hey,
might have
Elvin! Oh, never mind, here she comes. Let's
If you
go take
guys
care of
can
this.
stay here, I need to head to my shop. I have documentation I need to grab, and I have some interesting news for all of you when I have a chance.
That was a lot of effort.
Congratulations!
Oh boy.
Here's the code. You have access to my shop when
Go along,
I wanna
go
use
on
it.
there and see if you can find anything.
On this documentation. Let's make this quick.
It's... I keep a safe under the bed.
It's okay. I'll take good care of her. Nice landing. Let's go.
Maya,
Yeah? What's up?
come with me.
I
You're my wife. You need to know this.
Definitely. It might be such a long-lost treasure.
I'm good.
Let's forget that thing.
Indeed.
The exhaust from those things is even just more as hot as usual.
Yeah. Feels good, sort of. Don't you think?
Well,
No, they didn't.
yeah, no.
Well, I want to keep an eye on them next time they come
All
through.
right, we're back.
Ask them about it yourself then.
All right. Well, right now someone's life is on the line, so I'm gonna try to ignore it for now. All right. Are they coming in too?
I know.
All right. Thank you guys for guarding the
Keep
door.
us updated.
Just let them know if any more people come in. Let them know the medical are busy. We don't have any staff for down here currently. Thank you.
Understood.
All right. So, I wasn't able to start the transfusion with you gone. I don't know how to open her up to put it in.
That's fine. I have it covered. Kuiper, here's
Yeah.
the documents. Can you go through them?
I'll thumb through it and see if I can find something.
All right, so I have the dialysis machine all set up. So basically, it'll, do what dialysis does. It'll swap her blood with the blood in the bag. Thankfully, it won't have to run long because she only has so much. It's just a tiny amount. All right, I just need this tube and then this tube to be, or at least you need to open up an area so I can get to a vein, so it can flow from one direction and.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
What are the order of
Miss.
veins?
Well, I gotta work.
I don't know your name. I'm
It's
sorry,
just a
doctor.
Brain and a stem.
Mind taking a look at this with me? You'd mentioned there might be something that can
Sure,
help
no problem.
with this. I've got her documentation here. Do you want to take a look at it with me?
So this one goes in.
Sure.
I don't. Some of this is gibberish to me. I don't quite understand it myself.
They're hooked up. Keep her steady. All right.
Yes, they may have some fallback here, some fallback plan. She's too intricate for
All right, starting now.
she's too intricate for there not something in the plan just in case this happened.
All right, it's already almost done.
DM.
So much.
I think we're gonna need a DM for this.
Okay.
DM.
Have you opened the pack?
Time to
Yes, we're looking through the documentation now. The two of us.
Do you need to help with anything?
All right. Well, the very first thing that would be out there is a note, and at the very top, to Marceline.
Well,
There's other documentation behind it, but
so I guess you could
that's the first thing you see.
sewed up the vein.
What does it say?
Says,
Try not to move your neck too
before
rapidly
anything
for at least
else,
a day so it can heal.
read this. It's sealed, by the way.
All right.
Mars.
Do we have your permission to open this?
Dialysis is finished. We've replaced the blood in her with what was in the bag. So I'm gonna get rid of the irradiated.
It says it's to you. You should read it. So it's
You
sealed.
see an old letter addressed to yourself that says, read me before anything else.
Can't believe you
Says the
didn't read the
following.
documentation.
Dear Marceline, if you're opening this, then something's probably gone terribly wrong. Before I want you to look at anything else, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being good enough to prevent what happened to your sister. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do anything more than what happened, but I hope that you will forgive me and understand the reasons that I did this. Sarah is not entirely synthetic. There is a
I'm
brain in there.
upstairs. Give me a moment.
If you can believe it, there is a brain in there. The rest is artificial. About however long ago, 15 years ago. Sorry, wait, no, hold on.
15 years since she's been on about 30
Yeah,
or
but
so.
he would
since
have
she was-
written this after it happened, so never mind. It's dated 15 years ago. Apologies. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get this right. Okay. Unfortunately, there was an accident in my workshop that left Sarah on the brink of death. There was only a slim chance of saving her, but I had to do something, so I made a choice to protect my daughter. I placed her in the Sarah unit that you probably see before you now, to preserve the essence of what she was. I spent countless hours working tirelessly to craft this body, eventually managing to just fit and connect her. She probably has no memories of this. And I would say it might be best if she doesn't know. I hope that you will forgive me. Your father, Finney.
You fucking sack of shit.
Is everything okay?
You...
Whoa.
Let her have her time.
Let me have the
Time is of
documentation.
the time
We'll
is
keep
of the
looking for it.
essence.
Come on.
Piece of shit.
Alright. We're looking for anything that might have to do with radiation.
What?
Is this that thing that was in that safe that you mentioned? That might help?
Documentation. For notes, more accurately.
We currently have the battery in the back. It's in the morgue. But we need to dispose of it somehow too. So we gotta remember that.
It's either that or we have to figure out a way to repair it. DM, are we finding anything as we read through this?
I don't think they're here unless they're still here.
DM,
I will call the DM.
Keep in mind that there's other. He has to run around the whole row with other people doing
Yeah.
stuff. So.
Kuiper. Maya.
Cypher's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Cypri. Context. We gotta figure out how to fix her. We've got a temporary battery in place. We've been told that there are probably systems in her that will help should the radiation ever leak and get to her brain. But we're looking through documentation right now to try and find it, me and her.
And we currently have the isotope batteries in the morgue right now behind the door, and it's potentially leaking or broken. That's what's caused the radiation, to my knowledge.
Yeah, she has radiation poisoning.
Yeah, we just did a blood transfusion, but we can't do stem cell stuff because she has no organs to get stem cells from.
Right. Because this is our brain in a jar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so not really much biological care you can do. I guess that's why you're here.
Precisely. Is there something in her systems,
Okay.
component of some sort that is meant to help? We're looking through the documentation to see if we can't find it. This character is not a medical expert, so that's why we're both looking through it to see if we can't find something.
No, but you are a cybernetics expert. So I will roll and I will give you advantage because my first roll was a natural one.
Oh, thank God.
Because you are combining two skills, you have decking and medicine working together. That's a 14. So. second.
Don't forget, we did have a person here, Alex and Desmond. Remember, she had figured out how to digitize her brain long ago, but something happened to him. So I don't know if we can search for that information in their damaged computer or anything too.
The shop was completely decimated. Is there something still left in there?
Yeah. That's I've never visited, so I really don't know. But I just know that it was something she was really proud of, so she talked about a lot. And unfortunately, they're gone. But maybe we could dig up something. Because I remember when we started treating this individual, that Alex came up in my mind. Because it was pretty similar, you know? Except,
of course,
Alex figured out how to digitize it, or something like that.
Whereas her brain
remote
is still...
control it, I guess, from a distance. Says if we hook them up to a more stationary power supply, and then they could remote control their unit, that's another possibility, right?
Right. Sorry, I crashed. What did I miss? What are you trying to...
We were looking through the
what are you looking for
documentation to
specifically?
try and find that component. Cypher just did a roll for us. He said we got a 14.
It was a 14.
This is something that would be documented. They're looking through her actual user manual, so this is in there.
Yeah.
Okay. You will see on the documentation that there is listed two elements to the isotope battery. One, there's the shielding around it, but additionally, there is some sort of membrane or barrier or something that seems to be surrounding the brain itself, probably made out of something that would shield from radiation. Now,
did we just break that doing the transfusion, at least at one spot?
You do not believe that they would. That's not a
Her blood
problem.
was going through a motor and exposed.
Yes. So, what you come to with this is essentially the following. One, the best battery you're going to get is the one that she came with, at least for now. Anything beyond that is going to require her being turned off for however long it takes to charge it, bring it back in, and she's clearly not going to be okay with that. So, what you could do, with both of your knowledge combined, you're able to come to this. You would be able to keep the isotope battery in, and as if you repair the membrane that shields it, she would only need moderate radiation treatment once every 3 days, which would simply involve a transfusion.
Yeah,
Avalon has the medicine.
We figure out more stuff eventually, but yeah.
Yes, but you do not believe it would actually be necessary because that would be far more expensive. A transfusion would be all that's required with proper medicine, which you would have on hand.
What about
it would
repairing
not
the
be
battery?
nearly developed enough.
We have the documentation for
Repairing
the
the battery.
I do have an idea about repairing the battery because it's an isotope, which means it's basically a small nuclear reactor, right?
Yeah.
Which is constantly looking to. So it doesn't necessarily need charge. It's just we need to make sure the thing is not only just everything needs. It's basically a mini Chernobyl right now. We need to make sure that it's not broken. So I could take it up to Traverse, for example. They do ships with batteries that power ships, obviously, so they might be able to. Because I'm connected to. I could talk to
Traverse
Mr.
or
Myth.
any of the mechanics, really. Should be able to
we could go to Ryder,
effectively
too,
repair the lining.
Fair enough. I just know that since they power our ships and other things, that they might have some more experience in a nuclear reactor of that size. But
Sounds like what may have happened is the shielding on the isotope broke down. Possibly to be able to repair that.
it just comes down to what you think.
But it also
Because this is sadly more in mechanical territory, despite them. Well, you mean Marceline?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If we can at least find out if you can.
It's just one of those things that's like,
We can probably put back in there, but she's going to need treatment.
Alright. I'll figure out what I can do. Kuiper. This fucking note. We're not gonna tell her this right now. At all.
I don't know what's in the note.
Voice is lowered.
Nor do I.
She's. That's what give me a second to say it. She's. my father's daughter, my sister, I guess.
Well,
I
that
have a
explains the
fucking
blood
wallet.
test.
Sitting back in the chair.
That explains the blood test. I couldn't tell if it was a cousin twice removed, but yeah, damn.
I didn't even know that fuck of a father didn't even tell me.
At the end of the day, all that matters is figuring out this situation, right? So let's focus on
That's
that.
true.
We can figure out the moral implications of what
I
he's
have to
done
head
later.
upstairs.
Their current battery will last a day, is what I was told, right?
Yes, I can try to keep them charged.
See,
Activity for your brain seems
the CEO
normal
of
and all of your
Masar is
systems
upstairs looking for me. I have to go upstairs.
Understood. We might end up having to either go to Traverse or something else to discuss some things. It's up to you. We can talk about it. But there's also, worst case, if we need to buy another day, we can decommission my bike outside and plug her into that battery, but it might just give her another day.
I can handle making
But,
certain she's power.
Wanted to check some.
Mars,
Are the doors in the upstairs
you want us
openable
to
from the
just
inside?
do what we can to fix this?
Close behind them if you don't have the code in.
Well,
And the
to
wall
my
we
knowledge,
talked
have
about
it so you
last
can't
night.
leave without the code, so I'll need to let you out if you're leaving.
That was the point. There's.
All right, I'll
We
follow you.
discussed it, but
If you guys are leaving, I can open the
I'll
door
tell
for you.
you how I feel about it once I get back.
At the end of the day, I think that should be her choice.
It's her choice, I know.
Just letting you know if she's a little different when you come back.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to their capabilities, it just...
Can we try to hold off until I come back?
Their body is perfectly fine. It's synthetic. So they should be able to get around as long as
Oh.
they're conscious. It just really depends on how they feel.
Thanks.
What would you like us to do?
But the
with
more
her
they
for
move
the
around, the
time
more
being?
battery gets used.
Like I said, I can
I'd
handle
suggest-
keeping them charged.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I'd
it.
suggest at least, well, okay, well, if you're not worried about it, I was going to suggest that maybe at least turning off an arm or something to save a little power. Just running the essentials.
I need to know.
Sarah,
Do you want us to discharge
what do you
her?
want done? What do you want done, Sarah? You are your own individual.
Just like I said, don't move your neck around too much. Other than that, you're free to go, capability-wise.
Do you want to head back to the shop? Head back to secondhand and just take a seat. See, it's an idea. There's no good ideas anymore. You have a new power cell. That's it. Until I can figure out what the fuck to do with the other one and how to fix it, that's...
Just keep in mind, the more you move around, the
Best
more
we
you
have.
use that power cell. Kuiper said they'll help you keep charged, but...
Worst comes to worst if we need to, and it's going to really be bad. If I need to unplug that power cell to charge it, you're gonna have to go dark for a little bit. I know.
That
And I
shouldn't
don't
be
want
It's
necessary.
biological. Going dark isn't really
Yes.
the best idea.
Yes, I get that much.
If you can possibly maybe consider plugging her into an alternative while the other one's charging. If you have maybe a power source nearby that she could just plug directly
Calvert,
into.
you would know from
Yeah.
the operations manual that they would at the very least go into a low power state before the battery went completely off. You know, maintaining brain function. It's like they'd be asleep.
So they basically have a CMOS chip, but a synth version, where the computer, even when it's powered off, remembers a few little bits of things. Is that what you mean?
It's pretty much. It's closer to just you know how the Xbox can download games when it's turned off.
But that's still plugged into the power source. Can it do it when it's not plugged into the outlet?
No, I'm just saying you would. It's if it runs out of battery, quote unquote, she won't immediately go dark. She'll just be in like a, I guess a coma might be the better way, but she wouldn't need to be in like the hospital for it. Just she'd go unconscious before she dies. That's basically what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
that won't be.
it would be 5 minutes until brain death, like as if you
Alright.
passed out, right?
if the battery's low enough, she will go unconscious, and the battery will
I see what
only
you're
be
saying.
used to keep her
Oh,
brain, her
so she's
motor
going to
function.
hibernation mode. Hibernation
Yes.
mode. Right?
Until she eventually fully
That's-
depowers.
Yeah.
Keeping her charged
So it would
won't
turn
be
off her
an
legs and arms and
issue,
everything
won't
else.
she?
You made sure that battery supports being charged while also active, Craig.
Not entirely. But we can daisy
I
chain a
just know that
solution if
some high
necessary.
capacity batteries can't. Like I can't have my bike
I have
charging
to go
while I'm
upstairs.
having it on because it's a high capacity battery. All right, yeah, let's get
I'll
some
take care of
things
her.
organized then. So
Channel
what's
7.
the plan? Are they
Have
going to
you done
stay in
everything
here? Are
that
they
you
going
can
to?
for the
Everything medically.
keeper in your hair?
The only thing is, if they move their neck around too much, because I had this, connect the vein into the, and there's no human tissue to really keep it all in place. If they move their neck around too much, they might, rip the stitch until it heals. But other than that, medically, there's nothing more we can do.
Sure.
I just recommend rest and everything, because there's not
No
much you can do for
strenuous-
radiation poisoning.
Yeah. So, no
Unless we
strenuous
spend a lot
activity,
of money.
and we'll make certain that she doesn't get. Yeah.
Now, then
I can do
there's some
that.
avenues. Which avenue are you going to aim for? Are we going to try to get Traverse or someone to repair the battery? Because we have the isotope currently in the back, in the freezer, in the morgue, behind the doors. If you take that with you, it might be leaking everywhere. But where are we taking it to repair? And then the other question would be, are we going to look into the Alex stuff potentially, or what's your plan?
The Alex
Is that we
stuff,
can
based on my
digitize-
knowledge of cybernetics, is not entirely applicable here unless we plan on digitizing her brain, which...
Yeah. If I remember, she said it was digitized, but then you get in arguments of are they still who they are, and oh boy, that's a moral conundrum I don't feel like dealing with right now.
prefer to work with the hardware that we have for now. I'd suggest
Fair
we
enough.
look
So then-
locally. Relining
Talk to Ryder
the
then?
battery should be enough. I can go talk to Ryder and we'll
Should
see
I bring
if we
Ryder
can.
here, or should we take the battery? That's the really now I guess the
It should
big
probably
question.
stay
I
here
can put
where
it
it
in my
can't
hoverbike.
hurt anybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'll go fetch
And
Ryder.
then I just remembered we don't want to try to contain that in any kind of atmosphere. Have you ever heard of a demon's core?
That is an entirely different thing.
It is, but it's a similar idea. You don't
Obviously,
want
yes,
you don't
you
want
don't
an
want it to
isotope
test.
buildup.
Yes.
It's, basically, I'm trying to follow the protocols because at Traverse I learned how to fly ships and stuff. So it's like when you have a certain malfunction in the core, I'm just trying to. That's why we're keeping it in.
It's already
'cause when it's
funneling the
chilled,
power
it
into another
slows
spot
down.
in the battery. The isotopes are being used.
Yeah.
We just need to make
And
certain
then
that the
being
shielding
cold
is nothing.
slowing it down.
Yes, it's
Chemical reactions get slowed down. So
I'll defer to you.
the
on
only
that,
other thing we can do is
because
dig a hole in the wasteland and
only know
bury it.
what I've
But we're
read.
trying to save it. All right, we should go get Ryder and also maybe get them something covered in lead because they have to approach this thing. All right, do you want to come with me then, or do you want to stay here? I can go get Ryder. If I
I
can
don't
find
want to leave her alone, if at all possible.
Okay, how about so Doc? You can stay here, figure out what they're doing, and I'm gonna go get Ryder. Okay. All right, I think I just got someone to
Thank you,
wants
Dash.
to come up anyway, so I'm gonna go greet them. All right.
I'm still here with her. Unless you think I can better use doing something else.
Medically speaking, I don't know what to do. The organic tissue, not my area of expertise. The cybernetics and the battery,
Well,
that
for
I
the
at least
time
have some knowledge of.
being, for the time being, we've done everything we can medically wise. Brain activity is functioning normally. Nothing appears to be off. Everything there working fine. So the only real concern is something you would expertise, so much as the battery.
Yes. Ideally, it would be best to have her with her original parts, but if necessary, I can make certain that she stays powered. Do you have any jumper cables?
No, but sounds they're on their way to Ryder. Ryder might.
Might have another solution, but... How you feeling?
a lot less nauseated than before.
Just take it easy.
Definitely feel better. I don't know how much better.
The battery should last today, like I said, but you don't have to worry about shutting off.
That's it.
Anything? This doesn't work. Consider finding.
Excuse me,
building
is this the line
another
for the
battery
second hand?
rotational
Is anyone
so
available?
we can rotate it out. My best. But I can
Yes, this is Kuiper. How can I help you?
I was hoping to buy some electronic bits and doodads from your shop. Tablets, data pads, etc. if possible.
Understood. I'm currently out of the shop right now, but if you give me some time, I'll be there.
Very well. I'll be waiting out front. Thank you.
Let's try and get that battery patched up.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
I guess as much. The
So
green
blue.
as well, so I thought I'd ask.
Yeah. I really hope their power source can get fixed.
Me too. Like I said, don't worry about it for now. I'll get it fixed. Just need an extra hand.
Thank you. They're still looking for Ryder.
Worst comes to worst, we can wait.
Yeah.
Sarah? How are you feeling? You wanna sit up, maybe?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Thank you, Dash. I'll let them. Sounds like Ryder made it to a meeting in the upper city, so it may be a little bit before we can get in contact with them.
We'll just have to wait. In the meantime, that should probably stay away from people. We can keep it here for now until we can find Ryder. That would probably be best.
And the three of us, just to clear any material off the surface, should at some point perhaps seek a decon shower from exposure.
It would be a good idea. How we looking? Motor functions intact?
A lot better than they were before again.
Why don't we go wait at secondhand?
Yeah.
For when back Do you know what radio channel, so I can inform you when I get back and when
7.
getting things a little bit better put together? 7.
Just give me a call.
Okay. Let's get you out of bed. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's make sure she can stand on her own first.
All right,
It should be fine.
They're gonna take her to
So,
wait at
Ryder's
secondhand.
currently up in the upper city. There seems to be some sort of vent or something, maybe. All I can do is I can try to call Travers and have one or two of their. I can see if someone could come down, but other than that, we just gotta wait.
We can wait. It's
I would say we got
not that important that we
As long as you can keep
reach
in
them.
charge.
I can keep them
We just
charged.
gotta be careful because, like I
That's
said, we have
sort
a
of what I do.
potentially broken isotope battery in the morgue right now on chill.
Yeah. Yeah, for now that should probably stay here and away from people. I don't want to
Is there
wander
anyone we
around
can
the row.
Can you think of anyone we can procure like a lead box from? Maybe putting scrap together, lead box, just to have something to surround the damn thing with.
There might be something. I can take a look around the shop and see if maybe I have any spare
Gotcha.
lead scrap. Not something we
Yeah.
often keep on hand, but it's useful for some things.
Eventually, we're gonna be parking. I have my ship, and we're gonna be parking it down here. But currently, that's again not a place we can move anything to or get anything from. So.
Cool.
All right.
I'll take a deep shower though.
We should head down though because
Maybe
people keep coming in and
exposure.
they're complaining that there's no doctors around. So.
Yeah.
We'll make our way back to secondhand.
Down first.
Keep in mind, we're not gonna be able to clean up too much, but.
Not dizzy anymore?
We can clean up whatever's in the kitchen.
No, not anymore.
We need to otherwise.
Tired?
Fair enough. If you want to go in, I can turn the knob for you.
Yeah.
All right, turn the
Interesting.
knob. She's just decontaminating and.
Yeah.
All right, yours should be good.
I'm not.
If you guys
quite
want
sure.
to as well, we can
I'm
run you through it.
Waterproof.
To you. It's not water. It's just
It's
different sprays based on what it sees on.
It's just a spray. You should be fine.
As long as
It's not like you're being submerged. You have no open electronics.
More like a light it's more like a light mist than anything else. It's
All
not
right.
gonna
Yeah.
hurt anything.
Shh. All right, it's turned on. I'll go last. I'll meet you guys down there. All right, should be good. It's basically think of it like a Lysol spray. It's just a mist of disinfectant. 99.9% of
Clean the
germs.
cameras off.
All right, now you're good.
Should have thought
I'll
of
see you
that.
guys down there.
Thanks again. For your help.
No problem. It's what I do.
Down to secondhand. Oh,
There we are.
let me forget this.
Thank you so much.
No problem. You keep an eye on yourself. Make sure if you feel slow and lethargic, tell her straight away, okay?
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
Alright, I guess I'll walk out. I don't know.
Alright.
I feel like we need
We'll head over to secondhand and we'll stay there for a while. Best if you just sit and rest. Don't do anything too strenuous, okay?
My name is Flutter. I'm here to stay.
I mean, the poor rats are kind of smart. Don't know if
Come on.
they'd be good for your restaurant to be seen with rats in them, but things are a little different down in the wasteland.
That person.
But it's kind of everywhere.
Interesting. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Let's come back for that daily diagnostic again.
Sure.
Studies.
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
I assume you're the one who contacted me?
Hello. Yes. I'm here to purchase small, random electronics if possible. Tablets, data pads, etc.
Sure. Any specifics or just random?
No, just run-of-the-mill, cheapest ones you have.
I see.
Basic
I asked what they're for.
phones, things of that nature. For resale in Scraptown.
I see. There are distributors, you know.
Indeed, but we don't have very good connection out in Scraptown. I have to go manually to go grab supplies. But I find it cheaper this way when I shop on my own.
Of course. Let me call a DM. Wow.
Yellow?
Hi, Mr. DM Man. The lovely Elephant Man would like to purchase a bunch of just random, any bits of technology, just cheap shit.
Sure. You got broke down robot arms.
On robot arms, any tablets, cameras, anything like that?
It's awesome.
Alright.
Sorry, I'll fill in for him. What's going on?
Lovely Elephant Man is wanting to buy a bunch of just cheap tech, tablets, cameras, microphones, anything that they can resell in the WeSend.
Did you get a roll?
No, that's what Cypher was for. I wanted to see, perhaps, do we have just a handful of like assorted things that we could give to them, and how much I should
Sure,
probably
you've got
charge
spare
for
parts
them.
lying. You've got spare parts lying around. And as for the price, I mean, this is stuff that you would probably find in the junkyard. You know, trash from the upper city. So, that you fixed up, of course. So, you know, whatever you would probably sell that for, you know, the conversion from US dollars to credits approximately is about 100. So,
okay,
that's your best guess.
All right. You want to take a look through here?
Very well.
See what you like, Fred. Come on in.
Hey, yo, what up?
Come on.
You should get that synth looked at if possible. It's been leaving its post. We're running a 27.8.
Yes, it comes here for diagnostics every day.
Yeah.
Do you accept this connection?
Yeah, same thing as before.
I don't remember what was before.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't we do check with the first?
Yeah, we did, but I don't remember.
I accept the connection.
So I talk with your synth for the finishing of the transaction while you're busy, or?
Sure. Ring him up.
Yes, I'll take the whole box.
7,500 should do for everything in there.
Very well.
Just a bunch of random bits and bobs. Alright. And still?
Gotcha.
You want a scan, or do you have a slot? Which way?
Yep.
On the side? Very well. Tap.
And what does it show me?
Thank you for your
From the business account, not from the personal. Thank you.
It's just basic
Here,
checkup.
keep the box. I will dump it into
got
one
checked
of
up
my
yesterday.
own. Thank you.
Marceline got fixed up. I don't think really anything should be different as before. Just doing this every day. So if I don't do this every day, there's chances things go wrong. But she'll be okay for today then.
Yeah, if nothing's happened, then it should return everything's normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything looks fine.
Alright,
good to go?
thanks, Skyper. Yeah. Yo, by the way, if you ever see that synthetic who works at the bank, I don't know what their name is. They got like the pink hair and pale skin, or pale face, body thing stuff.
I'm not aware
I
of any
only
synths that work at the bank. That must be a new hire.
I don't know. I saw him behind the glass, so I don't know if they worked on it. I know Jimothy knows him. They owe me money. They robbed me. Either they pay back or I beat them with a damn chair. Just letting you know. Asshole.
I'll let them know that you're looking for them.
They're down in the Undercity.
Hey, need something?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm working on it. The children are not here. I know. I'm working.
I didn't get your name yesterday.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt you. I wanted to wait until you didn't have any business. I didn't want to distract you.
Of course.
But I just thought, you know, in case you're hungry later and you're looking for like a nice date spot or just something entertaining to go to with your dinners over at the Oasis Grill. Today I've got cute animal dance battles about an hour before the seasons come, roughly.
Yeah, no, I haven't eaten today. I'll think about it. Thanks.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, all you have to do is pay for your food. The show is free. Yeah. You too. You're beautiful, by the way. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous. You are just lovely. Yeah. All right. Anyhow, I'll leave you to it. I wish you lots of plentiful business.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks.
You as well.
Yeah. Bye.
The one thing I asked, they didn't answer. I have no idea who they are. Home yesterday though. They seem friendly.
Yeah,
How are you doing? How's the battery holding up?
Seems to be doing alright.
Alright. Just let me know if it suddenly starts to dip or something happens and you start pulling too much power. Well,
Yeah, I'll try to
make certain you're fine.
stay sitting and not moving.
Ooh, nice jacket. Big bald dude out there with a really nice jacket. I get a jacket like that.
Yeah, that might be nice. I kinda wanna shadow these myself.
I could probably make some suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, I am my own person.
Got me all nostalgic.
Yeah.
I had to chase them down. I did a sort of secret promotion for the Oasis Grill. You know, so I joined there. They had like a little talent show thing last year. Joined it, and I had to hunt down the guy who was gonna give me the prize. A year later, they didn't ever try to even come and give me the prize. I'm so upset. But we're gonna sort it out. We're gonna keep.
And also unfortunate.
Disreputable, and that's coming from a wasteland.
I suppose we probably should talk about something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the book or whatever it was that you guys found.
Documentation left behind by, well, I guess we'll put it this way, your maker. That's how you want to call it. Well, it's mostly just documentation about how you were built, how to take care of you, maintenance, that sort of thing. But I was talking about the other thing.
That's actually completely fair.
No, I'll keep my voice down about it. Obviously, I don't know how
Look like he's in though. Sorry.
how public you want to be about your new revelation.
I saw him a little bit earlier today, but he fucking headed back up, so I thought
Probably
I'd see
best
him
to
about
keep
it.
it,
Alright, well, never mind. Thank you very much
few
anyway.
people.
Sorry, I didn't get your name, so
Of
my
course.
name's Bernard.
Oh, sorry, I don't much like handshakes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. You want like elbow bumps?
The wall that we talked about last night.
Curtsies or... Yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. Oh man, thank you. Cheers for that.
You and Marceline talked about it?
Your name is...
Of course.
I'm Ohm.
I think
No,
both
people
of us
just call
would
me
probably
Scorch.
want to
Ohm,
have
but they call you Scorch. It's kind of
a little bit more information to go on.
I guess, well, nice to meet you, Scorch. Thank you for showing me about the place. I'll be on my way. I've got to find someone to sober up a little bit, actually. You have a
Nice.
good day now.
Oh, he's gone.
You too.
Hello, stranger.
Yeah,
Sure is it? I'm not trouble about it.
let me put it this way. I'm two minds about it. On one hand, you don't know who you are beforehand. You want to know. But then on the other hand, what happens when you do find something? To be honest, I've had personal experience with this, and not everything that I've found has been happy.
Oh, yeah, no, they're really great. People fucking throw it into 1, 2, you know what it is? Really fucking, yeah, it's great.
But
I really like the way...
it's a matter of whether or not you want to be who you are now,
Like some pills or something for my mother.
or who you were before.
That's all right.
Or maybe some mix of the two.
I think I want to know who I was.
Marcy might have some answers that might help make your mind up.
How goes work?
Well, stupid old...
Otherwise, it's probably best we wait for now.
Yeah, sure.
We'll get it figured out. Don't you worry.
Because all I know now is just Sarah, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
I want to know what you
Hopefully,
got by
my
before.
house is still there, and like shit like that.
That much I think she can tell you. But we'll have to wait on her to get back. Which I know isn't exactly a satisfying answer, but it's all I can offer at the moment. Not my place to say, unfortunately. Plus, she also seemed really insistent that she'd be the one to tell you.
Probably for the best.
I don't know what it was, but I'm not gonna look at it any longer. I think that's probably...
Either way, it's your choice. Everyone deserves that. The ability to choose. Not be stuck in a box if they choose not to be. Or if they want to be stuck in a box. That's their choice too.
That's kind of how it feels.
Hey, what was the name? Yes, yes. Did you bring us more scrap, or did you need something else?
Rachel was told to drop off 6 burgers here.
6 burgers. Oh, that must be for... I don't know why she needs so many, but sure. I'll,
We
send them
will
back
bring
here.
the package over in just a second.
Sure. Where's he at? I have no idea. It might be, new business thing she's trying. Thunder. Shut the fuck up. Let's see what I...
Wasteland is a horrible place. Don't go there.
I was supposed to have a meeting this morning. I'll be right next door. Just hang out here for a moment.
I'm heading back down the other
Yeah,
side.
I'll be here.
Knock, knock. No?
If you'd like
Yeah.
to have her send a payment later, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll let her send the payment when she gets back.
Alright, well, they're not in.
Have a screwdriver we can borrow.
Hey, you need a screwdriver?
Just a screwdriver would be nice. However, when she is
Sure.
ready to pay for this, let us know. We will come by later.
I'll go ahead and pay for her.
It is 6 burgers for 1,200 credits.
Cool. $1,200 seems a bit low, are you sure?
They are 200 credits each.
That good?
As far as our current price.
Sounds good. I'll let her know you stopped by and that's for her.
We can bring back the screwdriver later if you would like to give us one. Very briefly. Yeah, everything's great!
Sure, here, we've got some screwdrivers over here. Yes! How can I help you?
That's great. Do you guys have any charging stations available for public use?
For public use? No, not really.
What grade power? I need a charging station. That's what I need. Are there like the ones that aren't the ones on the street, preferably?
Come here.
I will pay a substantial amount.
No, you won't.
Wait, I thought you didn't have fucking money.
I do have money, just not for you.
Fuck.
How much does he owe you?
None, actually.
No credits.
I do not owe you money. He's been trying to get me to. He stole from us and is strong arming me.
I've stolen nothing from you.
We need to. Okay, where's
So,
your charging
Thunder.
pad?
Oh, here.
Wireless options. I need like a plug-in, please. Anything. Is this what grade power is this? Is this the same thing that's in those little ones?
No, it's well, it's not public.
Okay, please. Okay.
Beginning charge sequence. Error. Power flow insufficient. Slow charging. Please keep your unit plugged in and ready. Entering low battery mode.
Well, that'll have to do for now.
Entering attention.
Seems so. It's a little unsettling.
Why?
Because they look powered up.
He's on standby, low power mode.
That's my least favorite thing.
Thank
He's
you
okay
for
with it.
your patronage and assistance. The Trident Media Corp will not forget this act of kindness.
Of course not. Because they've never forgiven anything else before.
We have one request. Potentially two. Would you care answering a small survey of questions in order to help us further fill out our database?
I already have enough information on me, Flounder.
Error. I'm unsure how you know my unit designation. But I have
Because you
no
scream it.
information
Did you
on
need something?
Or this shop.
We still would like a screwdriver if you have one.
I handed. Oh, shit. Box. Yours. Burgers.
Thank you. Thank
Here.
you.
Sorry.
Hey.
Don't
How you
mind.
doing, Flounder?
Yeah.
Unit is on low powered mode. Slow charging.
Perhaps you have a wrench just in case. Maybe a crowbar.
You're gonna bring these back, right?
Disregard.
Exactly.
Disregarding.
Do you mind if she borrows one of your wrenches?
Flounder here?
He's charging.
I mean, clearly, but why in here?
Rachel will bring it back very quickly. No
Cleaner
worries.
power. Look, Trident bots are very, very, prissy. Sarah?
Our current flow is only 20%.
Just please bring it back,
I was grabbing
okay?
one from Marceline.
Charging
Oh.
part requests 100% efficiency.
Here. Just bring it back, please.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna get that from the row, is he? So, went to a wedding. It was alright, no one died. How are you?
Would you like to come in?
Just fine. We found out that she had a radioisotope battery inside of her, so that's been removed until we can fix it. But unfortunately, we need red for that, so...
Red? Who's red?
Right.
Hello. I was told that I can reach Kuiper on this line.
Oh, they were downstairs. In the elevator.
This is Piper speaking. How can I help you?
We got Ryder in the med bay. If you want to come over and monitor the situation, they're about to look at the situation. We're just trying to find protective gear for them.
Sure.
Or we can look at it without you. Just let me know.
I prefer at least one of us be there. I'll be over in a bit. Thank you.
I'll be here, but gotcha. I'll let them know. Thank you.
I guess I could wait for you to take me up to the upper city. Or I could just,
Honestly,
wait
yeah.
that shit. Like the yeah,
Contact,
I
power
gotta
back
set
on.
things up anyway, so I'll go with him.
Powering on. Error. Charging not completed.
Yes, cut it short. You're gonna have to head up to the upper city on your own. Who get power up there?
Affirmative. Thank you for your assistance. Beginning power up sequence.
That box is yours, by the way. That's the things.
Yep. Bunch of burgers. Have to give her the payment here in a bit. Hey, Flounder.
Greetings. Excuse me. We are requesting some information.
Yes.
Unfortunately, my databases do not.
Yeah, but they're expecting it,
Error.
so it's
Query not heard. Please repeat.
Come on.
right now.
I said yes. Come on.
Moving.
Walk and talk.
My database shows no records of data for this repair shop or the hotel. I'm trying to gather the information for both these locations.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have any of it, would you?
I do.
Please provide information.
This
Who
shop
runs the hotel?
currently? Isn't that Elwin? Yes.
Yeah, Elwin.
Ryder's back, by the way. We need to go.
Hi, how's it going?
Affirmative.
Here, I
Who
got
Yeah,
a
so
message
I-
about
this
the,
shop?
I do.
If you end up being hungry and you want some entertainment,
What is your designation?
Town.
Kuiper.
There's gonna be an animal dance battle in about an hour. Yeah. All right,
It
that's
is
all.
a pleasure to
I'll
meet
see
you,
all there.
Kuiper.
Okay, bye.
You
Thank
too,
you for helping me
Flounder.
fill out the database.
Hey,
Your
Kuiper.
assistance is very much
Ryder's
appreciated.
back.
I need to head to the Undercity here in a moment.
Hey, I gotta
Okay,
go.
go take care of
I
yourself.
wanna
I'll go take care of the
Yeah, I'll
battery
take care
issue.
of it. Yeah.
Food with you.
Marcy?
Ten for.
You might
Go
want to
ahead.
get down a little bit quick because apparently it's getting worse down there rapidly.
I'll run your diagnostic as soon as I'm done.
That was pretty urgent. Sarah, we need to head down to the
Yeah, they're saying like
hospital again to go
there's
check on the battery.
long-
Riders that are waiting on us.
Hey,
I'll take good care of her. Don't worry.
when I get back, we'll.
We'll have that
Yeah.
conversation. Yes. Go take care of whatever this is in the Undercity. I'll leave that to you.
It's,
Here, I got it.
like pipes are starting to get clogged with what's happening, and it's literally.
Titus, keep an eye on things for me.
Clogged? Oh god. Titus. Okay, cool.
I don't need a hand, like.
Who knows?
If things clogged, wouldn't you need somebody to unclog it?
Probably. I don't know. I don't fuck with anything in the Undercity.
You can eat burritos.
I bought a burrito
I can't
already.
I'm not hungry. Thanks, though. Sorry.
What about a drink? I got blue drink.
You know what? Sure. Sure. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Please enjoy.
You want this?
Sure, thank you.
Alright, let's hurry. Come on.
Where's Marceline?
Marceline just headed to the Undercity.
Your timing is impeccable.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door. No problem. All right, let's head on up. I'm assuming by now they got their equipment on at least.
Hopefully.
We speak. Riders already went in without us. Apparently, they were growing impatient. So let's head over there real quick. Did you end up finding a hazmat suit or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I did.
What's up?
21.
Huh?
21. It's gonna.
Oh, I see. So I guess they're in there right now.
Are we okay to enter?
I don't know if they can hear. Can Ryder hear through the door? I mean, I don't know. You guys don't really have, well, I don't think you should go anywhere near more radiation. But,
She probably should.
I
I'll
don't know
be
much
fine.
about you.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back here.
Alright, I'll let you in then. Yeah.
There's no bodies or anything currently, so if you're worried about that.
That wouldn't be the first time. Ooh, that is cool. Hi.
Hello.
Trying to help with the battery situation. Anything I can do to help?
Well, I just got here just in time when I literally just patched it up.
Oh. Wait, so this should work?
Yes. It works for now, but I would get a whole new unit. I did collect with my inner mind, and I patched it up.
Okay. Nice. If that's the case, we did have another battery that we were using in the meantime. If you want to take a look at it, see if we can try to find some way to come up with a replacement. This is unfortunately the only thing that we have on hand right now that has enough power output for her chassis.
Sure, we can do that.
Sure. It's currently installed inside of the unit, so...
Alright.
This is safe to pick up, though? You sure?
Yes. Well, yeah, it is. It's not leaking anymore. It's safe to pick up.
Okay.
I am wearing a radiation suit, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, we're done in here.
That door is... There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, thank you.
So how's it looking?
What's the verdict?
Well, I patched it up so it's not leaking anymore, otherwise we wouldn't be walking out of here. However, you would need a replacement battery, like a new one. This one is not going to last too long.
So even though you prepared it, it's more like still just...
It will.
Might as well just
it will
dispose of it
fail
eventually.
again. Yeah, like this is just like
Understood.
a temporary fix. You might as well get a
Gotcha.
whole new unit. However, you want
So
me
how
to
long
look
do
at the old one?
You had to estimate.
Well, I don't know. Probably.
I think it's random because they could go for a jog in it, or suddenly do extraneous stuff and they just bang it up quicker. I guess. Right?
I would say probably safe bet no longer than a week.
Okay.
I would shut
That
that
gives us
as a
time.
doctor on the safe side.
But now we also have to swap it back, unless you. So whenever you wanted to do that, we
I
still
can
have
help
a full
with
day
that.
on that current battery. Okay. So yeah, now it just comes down. We got to figure out a good way to get another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's always Travers. I mean, they seem to like giving me favors at this point because of everything. But
That's right, you did read them, didn't you?
if you don't want anything corp related or any dealings like that, then there's other ways probably. But
You always build one.
you want to build a isotope battery that could potentially.
I can think of several laws we've been violating doing that.
I'm not even worried about the laws. I'm worried about when you fuck up, because you've already had explosions in your your shop
That
before.
was not
This one's a little different.
my fault. Okay, that was not
I
my
know that, but I'm saying that this is the type of explosion that doesn't just take out your shop.
Well,
Ryder,
I would say that.
I'll need tools to get this into her. So do you mind if we head down to the second hand?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
We'll open the door
We
for
can
you.
walk and talk. No, it's
Appreciate
just,
it.
I mean,
you know,
I
if
can
you
stay
couldn't
nearby
if
in
you couldn't
case
get
something
it,
goes wrong. But
I'm not saying I would build in my shop. I'm saying you would have to go to like Travers and then get the blueprints and then build it
yeah.
yourself.
Well, so what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, yeah.
Ryder, can I have you
The
step
problem
into the
is
decon tower
he-
real quick? Just right in here. Just
Oh,
right in
yeah,
the
of
hall
course.
next to
You
you.
also want
Stay
the-
here, Kuiper.
Yeah, you
Sorry?
want the suit back?
The suit
Kinda don't
after
need
we rinse it off.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
They really
happened.
like the chemical shower.
Best to be safe.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Alright, come on, sir.
Okay, well, here, you want
I
the
can-
suit back? Here.
Let me help.
All right, I can head down with them, and while you guys take
Yeah,
off the
we'll
suit.
wait downstairs. Thanks again, Ryder.
Last thing I need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about watching you take off some extra clothing.
Sorry. I didn't. That was. Never mind.
No,
Anyway,
I appreciate your help.
is this still Marceline's gun, or is this yours?
No, that's Marceline's, I think. Actually, no. I think it might be someone else's.
Gotcha. Oh well.
I don't know. Maybe it's Ryder's.
I'll leave the. I'll just stay here because should I follow you? Because it's still. I mean, if you're going to be swapping the battery, there's still some. I can monitor her vitals while you swap it, but other than that, unless you're not concerned about it.
The vitals hopefully shouldn't be an issue if we know what we're doing.
Alright.
True, but just we won't be in a stasis pod this time if you're swapping it in somewhere else. That's all.
I think we can work quickly. Shouldn't be necessary. Appreciate your help though, Dash.
No problem. I'll see you guys out then.
Hang it back.
And then Doc, I guess we're good to go. If people need us, they'll call us. So, is there any? We could talk actually real quick. There was that the Avalon thing. So,
Anyway.
you guys, good luck. Call us if you need us.
Exactly. Anyways. Oh, Silas. I didn't get to have that talk with you this morning. Sorry. You want to stop by, maybe in a bit?
I'll come by in about 10 minutes. That work for you?
Should. Thank you.
Very well.
Did you see a small
my.
bug come this way?
Oh, Jesus. No, I have not.
Bug?
No, I haven't? Okay.
Bumped into me. My lord.
See any bugs around here? Excuse us?
You ever seen a bug around here?
Yeah, making like popping noises.
Oh, I saw a bug once. Beetle? Cockroach? Not really sure. I see it actually now. There it is. Your, bug is this way. It's inside the noodle shop.
I guess our best bet is just to roam around and see who's shouting the loudest across the street.
Alright.
Yeah. I was still looking for Sheila though.
Um,
Have you seen her?
Ryder, how do you want to do this?
Well, I'm more of the hardware side, so physical part. You're more of the software. So
Sure.
I can open it up.
I can proper
Where's
software
located?
side.
The chassis?
Yes.
Mhm.
Here. Go ahead and have a seat. We'll get this prepped. Here's a couple tools. Not sure exactly what you'll need. Don't know if you have any with you as well.
I have some tools in my pouches. It's always for a quick job.
Okay.
Alright. You want to collect with our inner mind, or you think we can just do it?
Probably would be best.
Okay.
Alright. Sarah, do you accept this connection?
Alright, we're gonna be switching out the battery here, Cypher, and we're just
Oh, boy.
making sure.
Yep, we're switching it out with the original battery now that's been patched up.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna open up the chastity here.
I'm prepping her software side of things to help slow her vitals, so that way it doesn't go critical or something weird.
Alright. Are you ready? The moment I disconnect this, I only have so much time to put the one, the new one in.
Yep. We'll get her started back up.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's the old one. Put it out. Alright, here's the new one. Okay. Connecting the wire, the black wire goes to the red wire, and the blue wire goes to the green wire, and the yellow goes to the orange. And we close it back up and put the screws back in there. I think we're good. I think.
Alright. Systems are starting up. We'll wait a moment for her. Alright, Sarah, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Our output should be better. Let me take a look. Run some diagnostics.
Yeah.
I'll call it again.
How can I help you?
Howdy, the new battery has been installed, or, well, not the new, but the original battery has been installed now that it's been patched up, and we're gonna try to, I'm just running some diagnostics to make certain that everything's kosher before we say it's a done deal.
Yeah, everything's kosher, but the battery is gonna need routine maintenance like we previously discussed. But other than that, she's operating normal.
Awesome. Ryder, if you want to hold on to that battery, it's corp grade tech. See if you can't maybe help us figure out whether we can make this a replacement or not.
Yeah, if I can disassemble it and look at it, maybe I can get a blueprint out of it or something.
It's some experimental Shometsu shit. I don't have a complete understanding of it. It's a polyphase organic battery. It's about all I know.
I understand. I got you.
If not, we'll have to figure out something else, maybe some other battery systems. He seems to have an unusually high power draw.
Think taking her to the synth charge shop would help, maybe?
What do you mean?
Well, if she's in a high state, wouldn't she be able to use it like to charge more or regulate or something like that?
Well, no, I'm saying her power draw. She uses much more power than an ordinary synth does. That's why we're having issues with the replacement battery. It was only going to last about a day, which, to be fair, isn't unusual for most synths, but in her case, she needs to have constant flow of power. That's why the isotope battery was installed.
Oh, okay, so I didn't have all the context.
Good day.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, we do need to get you a proper new one.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I'll be with you in a second.
Oh, hello.
Sure.
Sarah, how you feeling?
A lot better now.
Alright. Take your time,
Feel a
but,
little sluggish.
yeah, that's probably the extra power.
Excuse me.
Can you, maybe give me a minute?
Speaking to me.
Yeah,
if I need to pay anything, for your... Let me know.
Yeah, favors are always best, you know?
Everything good?
Maybe if I...
Of course.
Yeah, we're good.
For the moment, it
Switch
seems.
over?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's
Take care.
I guess good news.
Oh, did you want to take the battery with you? Or do you want me to keep it here?
Oh, of course, sorry. How foolish of me. Oh, this thing's heavy.
Sorry.
Is everything alright?
Conrad, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
I need to talk with this individual.
Fixing some things, you know.
You wanna,
I'll be fine.
take Jack's chair.
Of course.
Yeah.
Relax. How can I help you?
Hello. I'm actually very curious on my own venture. Don't like to work with Shometsu sometimes. You know how the whole deals go with the corporates.
That's why we exist down here.
Exactly.
Did you...
Sometimes I like to work with third-party contractors.
Of course. Did you, find me something? Come on, bring it in. If you want to step inside, you're more than welcome to.
Sure, thank you.
Alright, let's have a look.
She gives you back the screwdriver and the wrench.
Hello?
Oh.
What?
Thank you.
Growing a bit of a beard there? What is the razor blade?
Oh, I gotta keep a good trim for the new
This is in
title, I guess.
pretty good condition, but we might be able
You
to
get promoted.
use it for something.
Don't got your microphone on you, dude.
Thanks.
No. Though I would like to speak that in,
1,200 credits sound fair?
wider terms.
I understand.
As far as people
We
know,
were
I'm a
curious
news anchor.
if you could possibly give us help instead with something.
Well, you definitely look like one. Well, if you took off.
Sure. What kind of help are you looking for?
Mr. Levain is
But I hope you're doing well.
currently trying to figure out something regarding an
Yeah.
administration
Her
panel
speaking.
for the incinerator in the
busy.
Undercity. It is currently
Hmm.
malfunctioning.
Did you,
It's gonna keep busy.
We're not sure if you could help give us
Did you
information.
go down the Undercity during that tour?
No, I'm
I
trying
did
to
not.
catch a small thing.
I heard about the
Yeah, just
situation that
something
was
I don't
going on down there. and
like
so
to deal
I
with the
declined.
Undercity.
I had one of my other operatives to go down.
What exactly is wrong with
You
it?
know
That's
anyone
why
else?
everyone I asked and familiar with had someone else
As
go
far
down.
as we're
They
aware,
don't
it
want
seems to
shit.
be malfunctioning.
They don't want to be down there.
Would you
Oh,
happen to know
shit, it's not
anyone
gonna hurt
else?
us. I was catching it
Me
too.
and,
What exactly is the problem? Do you know?
Avalon decided to get the hell out of there.
This appears to be very hot down
Still
there.
with the
I see.
attention.
I didn't say anything about
Well, I wanted to.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I heard something about the
Go down
pipes.
there.
I'd suggest looking into that.
I don't like being the bearer of attention as much as I am a news anchor.
I don't know if I can help. That's the problem. I don't know what the issue is,
You go
so
down here.
I can't help.
You may keep it.
Just taking a tour after, well, it's been about a year since the whole thing, right?
If Marceline comes back,
Oh yeah.
The weird guy.
Oh yeah.
she may be able to help, but otherwise, I'm pretty sure she's already in the
Tell
Undercity.
you what,
I like to do
Rhinestone-
some
You could
third-party deals that
potentially
connect to
check
corporates,
with
the whole deal.
Ryder in the garage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, alright. No, believe me, I understand.
Are you sure you don't want?
Sometimes I go out the wayside for some good
Pay
shit.
for this.
I can find it.
I'll ask Maya later to catch me one.
In the future, maybe you can give Rachel her own screwdriver or wrench.
Yes, there's a lot of things going on around.
Sure.
So I'm making sure.
I need to help these other customers if you don't mind.
And while it does look like I'm not being careful now, trust me, I am.
You might wanna tell Founder to be careful.
Yeah,
Being-
your flounder unit was in here.
Sometimes that graffiti is just. Your friends
Yeah, he's been a little
I'm
pushy,
going to
afraid
guess
of sunlight might
security
flash
mode.
out.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know, but he's
Rather than
definitely been
a-
acting a little bossy.
It went around the
Here's
way into the alley.
one thing about Flounder. There's two different parts of them. There's entertainment and there's security. Security is what keeps them on edge. It keeps the corporates safe.
Either of you need help?
Yes. Actually.
What can I help you
I'll
with?
see you later, Conrad.
Of course. We'll talk sometime.
Sure thing. Good to me.
As you know, I'm a news anchor. I like to deal with, camera equipment going around me whenever I do my news anchoring. I would like my drone to be more of a, condensed, rather than a large drone.
Could probably do something about that.
Indeed.
Hi, how's it going?
Are you looking to
As this is my
replace
own
it,
personal
or?
matter. I'm not sure if you have the parts for it, but I will be able to bring it
Not
down
anything that you
sometime.
wouldn't be
It's
able to
about-
find upstairs.
Of course. It's more that if you're able to use the parts that it already has and being able to condense it. Not too sure how advanced your technologies are, mechanicry, or...
You might be able to do that.
I'm sure.
You take a look at it.
Marceline could probably do it. Yeah.
We might be able to help you. If you bring it down here, Marceline's not in right now and she needs to rest. Sick. That sort of thing.
Understood.
Yeah, if you want to bring it in maybe tomorrow. Marceline's out right
I'll
now.
see what I can do. I cannot come here far too often.
Of course.
I may just be able to bring it down. Through the other person.
Just check and make sure everything's okay from earlier.
For now, she's good. Things are looking okay. What's up? Okay? Alright. But yeah, if you want to come down maybe within one of the next few days, if you can catch Marceline and Sarah here. They might be able to help you.
No, if you would like beforehand, I can give you the schematic so you can plan it out.
If you want to send it my way, I can forward it on to them.
Sure. I haven't used it in a while, and I've been mostly doing. I was ready to see this off the broadcast rather than
Conrad, out of character. You've seen this contact. You've seen this contact information before. You already have it.
Interesting. Have we met before?
Maybe. Maybe one of your employers or employees was down here before. Your founder unit was down here last, maybe an hour ago. George, it was having difficulty.
Like eavesdropping.
I see. Interesting. I don't want to give out that personal contact. Anyways.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Later. Of course. The whole road situation. Blaine, are you for?
Here for them?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Something I can help me with, actually. And it's a little bit sensitive.
Not you.
For Hello. I have something I'd like you to look at. See if you can help me dive into it maybe a little on my scope. It's a bit sensitive. Kind of, I guess I could tell you about it in the middle of the shop.
It's a little busy, yeah. The fuck is that? Bug problem today. Like to keep him out of the shop. Sarah, if you wouldn't mind, yeah. You're breaking up a bit. Clear your throat.
Let's head over to our building.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to hang out there for now. Just, let me know if something happens, if anything starts to act up, you start feeling nauseous again, that sort of thing.
Alright, well, I could use your help. Not necessarily with fixing, more with delving. Yeah, it's gonna be a phone. This used to belong to an associate of ours, named Wright. Apparently, nice. The reason the Intercity overheated had potential blow up. You're not knowing that writer. They own the car. Yeah, actually, right there.
Oh.
Redhead.
I've already worked with this.
Hey.
Someone hacked their
Yeah,
phone.
have you,
Are you...
Yes. That's what I heard. I'm being fine. If you can't trace it, hopefully get the system back. You're the best I know.
Sure. I'll see what I can do. Let me call call God.
Bare minimum, find a way for you to interface down there directly if we have to get the Intercity back in not blowing up order would be great.
Is Ryder aware of this?
Yes. They're the ones who handed me the phone, actually.
Right. Just to make certain I'm not doing anything that, not trying to make more enemies right now.
Yeah,
DM.
they,
Hi, DM.
Oh god, it's shiny.
Hi. Their phone, apparently is linked to the control system that's in the Undercity. I'd like to...
How'd you get that?
Ryder specifically.
Did Ryder give it to you? Alright.
Yeah, Ryder gave it to them, they've given it to me. So, I'm gonna attempt to look through it, and I'd like to see what is still accessible.
In terms of Undercity.
Yes. In terms of what's still available in the Undercity.
How has this been described to you specifically?
Oh god,
So
I am
I was
getting
told,
some
Ryder
aggro.
basically said, hey, my phone got hacked. I had from last year or 2 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
I always get that
It's
mixed
last
up,
year.
Sorry. They had the ability, told us very direct, had the ability to basically directly interface with and control the Undercity to move the client and it got and something's been going on where the industry is overheating and has the potential to have fire district explosions and blah blah blah. He said, okay, give us the phone, we're gonna try to find someone who can fit it and see if we can get it and stop that panic. That's basically where we're at.
All right. The first thing, Piper, that you know would be, this was probably not explained to you, probably wasn't explained to them properly. This controls climate. Technically, it does control climate in the Undercity.
Everybody's breaking up for me. I'm sorry, I can't tell what you're saying. I get explained. I don't know. Keeps happening.
Okay.
That's two.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's better.
Cool.
Much better.
Cool. Okay, so the first thing that you'd notice about this thing is probably, well, it does control the climate of the city. Its actual main purpose, it seems, is to control the temperature. Secondly, the reason that it does that, both of those things, is because in order to make the row colder, you can make it hotter somewhere else. The other city. Things like that. So you could actually manipulate the other city's climate there. However, it's technically for the show.
Okay.
Additionally, you're looking specifically what this app can do. Well, all of its systems, more or less, you can access them at the very least. It's pretty straightforward controls, or just, in the desired number, and then whatever's on the other end does its work. Access codes still seem to connect properly to the relevant devices. But yeah.
Alright, if that is the case, I am first going to attempt to lower that temperature, that core temperature that's causing the Undercity to overheat.
Okay. Rolling.
Wait, does this need a roll?
Something else needs a roll.
Oh, okay.
Well, with an 18, not for you though. The minute that you pull the temperature down, it stays for a second, but then it comes right back.
Cute.
You suspect that you're not the only one access.
Alright, I'm going to go through the system logs, and I'm going to try and hunt down Mr. John Smith, because I'm almost certain it's them.
Competing roles.
Railroad and going up to Albert per city being swabbed. I would not want that. I would pack out the deal instantly.
And you have decking 6, so that's 5.
What is that?
With a 4 plus 5.
Flounder? What?
Is 12 plus 4. Unfortunately, he cuts the connection before you're able to trace all the way. He's had some sort of safeguard against this.
I'll see you.
Alright, well, problem. But I know what's happening. Someone needs to go to wherever this access panel is, clear it out, get rid of any external access ports, reset up the system, lower the temperature. I think I know who's doing this as well.
Able to go through that and find the panel would be?
I think so, yeah. I was connected to it.
That'd be great, because I mean, obviously I don't know what the heck it is.
Ryder should know as well,
Oh, that'd be a good... Yeah.
considering they're the one who set it up.
Yeah, well, someone did. I'll ask
Can I-
them if they know.
Can I help you?
Well, thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you had any secondhand like phones or tablets or whatever.
I just got cleared out this morning, but I can take a look.
Sure.
Hi.
Rolling
Go.
for it.
Yep.
You just looking for
With a
basic
6?
aid?
Yeah, they're just looking for a
With
tablet.
a 6, that one customer cleared you of all of it. Looks like you sold basically everything.
If you want to come back in a couple of days, we might have some more, but unfortunately, yeah, someone's already cleared me out in the morning. You can go down to the wastelands and check, though. They'll be reselling it.
Hey, I got something for you. As you're scanning for technology. Over here. Behind here, nestled against the wall, a small tablet, a phone that used to hold an ID, and it says on it, "Property of Jack Monet."
But I would say if you're unable to, if you
Gonna
could
put
just
it back
put
for
it
now.
tomorrow for the meeting in the morning, that'd be good. The idea was to do with the clinic and like. I'll try.
Oh,
A couple days.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to go look for him, there's a... I don't know what his name is, but there's a guy in the Undercity, a giant elephant man, that came in and bought everything this morning. Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting it either, but I've seen weirder things here, so...
That doesn't make me more comfortable, but it's okay. Alright, I can buy again and then.
Sorry. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just checking what you guys were selling here, but did you sell everything you said?
No, we sell cybernetics, synth parts, some basic tech, cameras, phones, tablets, that sort of thing. If you're hungry, candy, but...
Hell yeah. Actually, I was wondering if any of you did any, decking by any chance.
I work with software and cybersecurity, but yes, you could call it decking.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's the type of decking I'm looking for. It also depends on how you guys operate around here. Like, what's the protocols? Like, what is
The protocol is, if you want services, you come in, you ask. I tell you whether or not I can do it. We talk about the price. And then I go do the job. You pay me.
Basically, how cool are you guys with doing, fake IDs?
I know somebody exactly the same. I mean, literally looks exactly the same, and so I just thought I was getting the names mixed up.
Between you and I. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can help you with a fake ID if that's what you're needing.
Yeah, and, what are the prices, by the way, just so I know how much to save?
Hmm.
Are you feeling alright after that blue?
25,000 sound fair? I make them good, mind you.
Yeah, I think that's good. What would be their, like, I couldn't use them, right, but I could maybe, like, present them to corpse. Basically, that's what I need, like, if they ask me for an ID,
Let me put
just
it between you and
show them something.
Nice and simple.
Yeah.
There's a bank account and everything set up for you. It's about as close to a real ID as you can get without it being actually real.
Damn, hell yeah. Okay, I need to... Maybe I can come back tomorrow and, ask you about it. I'm gonna have
Yes,
to
it'll
talk
take
to
about a day.
my
I have
boss,
to
maybe.
set up the systems, but if you would like, you're more than welcome to write up what you want, and I'll handle the rest.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, just need one with a different name.
And let me know
some
what clearance
different
level you need.
Yeah,
Just, if a corp asks,
yeah,
tell them
I'll-
nothing, please.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to avoid, so don't worry. Yeah, I just need something, you know, nothing too serious. I don't need to, like, pass through anything. I just need to lay low, from a couple corps, particularly Avalon, so I just need something to pass as a normal citizen.
Sure. Do you want to write down the information? You can wire it to me.
Yeah. If you have your a form of contact, I can absolutely just send it over to you.
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. Who are you both, by the way? Nice to meet you. I'm Bat.
Nice to meet you. If you ever need
And who are you?
augmented as well, I also work at Marcellian's, and that's where the installation of augments.
Oh,
To be
well,
completely
thank
honest, it's best that you don't know my name, if this is the kind of service you're looking for.
Oh, that's cool. I mean,
But it's nice to meet you, Bat.
Bat's not my real name either, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, well. I don't need any trouble from the corpse if I can avoid it.
Same. I think a lot of people here are either corpse or running from corpse. I thought my birth of our little planet was bad.
Yeah. Alright, well, I have the information.
We'll see.
Come back tomorrow. I'll have an ID for you.
Perfect. I'll see you.
I need to go check next door again. That said he would be back in 10 minutes, but... Knock, knock! Looking for Silas? Oh.
Yep.
Silas around?
Not at the moment.
Alright, well, if you see him or if you have radio contact with him, just let him know I'm still waiting at the second hand.
Who's waiting?
Kuiper. Next door.
Well, when I bump into him, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
No problem.
Try not to think about it too hard. Still feeling okay, or?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than earlier.
Not what I was expecting. Found this hidden behind one of the boxes. It used to belong to the guy who originally owned this place. The one before the
Interesting place
before the
to hide it.
previous. Oh,
Yeah.
he didn't exactly plan for dying, so. Jesus.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
Sorry.
looking for a sci-fi because I need to follow up on something that he did, but.
Well, he's off map, so what is it? Maybe I can help.
Okay, it's his previous character's phone, and it has this ID and everything.
Gotcha. Let me see if I can get.
It's not super urgent. I can poke him about it later. We were just looking at it and talking about it.
Man, I'll just see if he's in the Discord for. He is. All right, I'll go get him one second.
Yeah, if he needs me to hop into the Discord, I can just do that. That way he doesn't have to leave map.
There are marauders in the wasteland. These are sponges.
Yes, it has.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. I'm just gonna be happy with it.
What have you been doing? I've been.
Head into DM Storywave channel, and it will be DM'd.
Okay, thank you.
What's up?
Hey, you won't believe what I just found.
Oh. Oh.
It's Jack's phone.
What's up? Oh.
I'm currently
Wait,
in
are
DM.
you telling me this?
Yes, I'm telling you this.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Sci-Fi.
How?
So,
Oh, you just had
would
it
you like to
hiding
know
back
what's
there.
inside my little keepsake?
Yes.
Huh.
All right.
I can do a DM, by the way.
So, let me actually get you some juicy info.
Buggers.
Hold on, I gotta save Sable from a cat.
Give me a moment. I have to go digging.
You good? You harassing Sable? Yeah.
Good to see.
All right. On the phone is a mostly functional Decker ID. The alias for this Decker ID is Splice. And you. Okay. Okay. You see a record of transactions for something you don't recognize quite at first because it's a little bit outdated technology, but then you realize that it is, like, you think at first it's just text storage being sold, but then you realize that there's software included. And you realize that this is black market dealings of BTL chips, which are better than life chips, which are basically VR simulations that are sold like drugs. Yeah, you found Jack's burner phone, basically.
There we go. Alright. I need to go reload into the mount. If she checks real quick, is this is the contact for this still seem to be valid or read as valid?
Yes, the contact does read as valid.
Interesting. Okay, so if I ever need to buy something like that, I know there is someone out there I can contact.
Yep.
And you said this is. Can you explain the BTL again?
So BTLs are called life chips. They're essentially like you plug yourself into them like a VR simulation that allows you to, for a short time, experience a better life. And they are often sold to poor and impoverished people as drugs.
Oh.
They also work on synths.
Buggers. Sounds like brain dances. I love it.
Yes, same deal.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that information. Is there anything else outside of just his ID?
Nope. No, you just see
Is there a
some,
bank account still attached to that? Or is it a proper fake ID? Like he doesn't have like all the extra stuff attached to it.
There's no bank account attached. It's a proper burner ID. Yeah, you see records of the apparent gang affiliations that led to Jack securing the cybernetics shop in the row.
The store seems to have a long history of gang activity.
Yeah, and it's not stopping now.
No, first it was that gang, now it's the fucking, then it was Cell, and now it's the Wyverns. Jesus Christ. Can't get
Gang
rid of
every
it.
year.
Each year that, oh no, wait a minute. I need to make certain I don't get into a gang.
Whatever you do, don't join a gang. Yeah, that's just a little keepsake from my old character to your character.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna go finish loading back in here. Setting up my stuff again, because everything fucking crashed. But I will leave you to it. Thank you. Best. Okay, voices working.
Hello.
Howdy. Sorry.
New paint job? Hey.
Hi, I'm back.
Speak of the devil. We have a store cat now.
Something like that. How's it going?
Yeah.
Everything alright? Calibrated everything normally? And any issues with your director?
Yeah, she's making fun with, friends with some people. Hey. So is he like 30 for you guys now?
All good?
Yeah.
Olm and I just got from the wasteland. If you need anything, call us.
Alright.
There's a bug.
Did you ask?
There's so many bugs today.
I asked if you were, do you work here now?
Earned a mission. You had another mission already?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I thought you said you were doing a job.
Look at my back when I walk out.
Oh. Wait, what is L1 having people do now? Well, I guess patrol the road. I guess. I'll ask him.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna give him a talking to. He's in the Greenstone. I'm gonna go bother him. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Well, another drink. It's been that kind of day. Yeah. See you there. Watch out for the bugs, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, Silas.
Hello.
Do you want to have a talk? Just catching up with this one here. Ran into her yesterday. Did you want to talk here, or did you want to talk somewhere else?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, of course. Nothing to worry about. If you want to keep Sarah company, I'm going to have a conversation with him. Sarah, this is V. She's very friendly. I'm sure you'll get along.
It's nice to meet you.
Not at the moment. Thanks, though. Alright. I'll be back.
Could speak in my shop if you like.
Sure. Whichever you prefer.
It's nice. Work here with Kuiper now, and I work next door with Marceline.
You introduced yourself as what again?
Kuiper. And you introduced yourself as Silas.
My hand.
Yes, except my name is not attached to someone who's dead. Who are you?
Who else would take that name?
Mostly just having a low stress day, I guess.
Ah.
I had a bit of a rough morning.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
You're making me sick.
I've been...
Poetic irony or something, I don't know. It's been a long year.
I've been... a bit paranoid, I suppose.
Of course.
Come in the back.
Sure.
There were a couple issues with a diagnostics check we had earlier today, and some of my systems went a bit wonky. It was a little bit of an issue at first today. They found out I kind of we're able to get back to work.
Here I thought you disappeared.
I did.
I meant for good.
What would make you think that?
I didn't think anything kept you here anymore.
Maybe, maybe not. Vossler and his crew were offering for me to come with them, but they sort of left me behind and, well, I thought his body was still here. I wasn't exactly in the right headspace either.
Yeah, no way. I understand that. It was not, I don't know. I never expected it. I don't know what else to say.
As far as I know, anyway.
No one did.
I knew what was happening. I knew what was going on around here. I don't know. They were a constant. I feel foolish. I should have realized who you were off the bat.
It's a pretty good disguise, no?
It is. It is good.
I don't know. I figured if I keep the shop running, keep things moving, maybe he's not entirely dead.
Yeah.
So, Zia was nice enough to let me continue running it. She picked it up off of Coach, so I run it in his stead now.
It's gotta be it's painful, I would say.
Some days are worse than others. I visit his grave every day, which I should probably do. I haven't done that yet today.
It seemed to have been moved. Where is it now?
Well, I found out that the grave marker, not real. His body is long gone, not even on the planet anymore. The girl that he was hanging around, A2, not sure if you knew who she really was.
Yeah, I learned.
She took it with her. Put him on ice. Don't know what became of it after that, but
I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
Really, truly am.
You're one of a few people who knew him well. He talked about you pretty frequently. Always called you Grandpa. Said you looked out for him. And I appreciate that.
They were a ray of light in the dark, so to speak. Constant, they were good. They were a good person. They didn't deserve to be here, live here. All they ever spoke about was making things. Every time I saw a beat-up synth walk into their shop, they always came out looking like they had gotten so much care and then attention to detail. He made a huge difference. He made a ton of people who were hesitant on the road accept and even value and care for synthetics. And synthetics was stuck, tethered to corporations. He would try to free them.
Yeah. He sort of passed that on to me.
It's a good legacy to have. We would not have survived that ordeal at the end of last year if it was not for you.
Duncan always told me to do right by him and to help others. That was sort of the last thing he asked. Encouraged me to do it, really. So, here I am. You know, it's funny. He's not the only one either. I've been remembering things. Do you remember a bot that used to be here in the row named RG? He did the same damn thing. I think it's funny. Each time someone tries to be that person, they try to help someone. They die.
What are these?
But
Don't worry.
I keep trying to come up with things to keep my mind off of that idea. The way I see it is that everything that they did to help, everything good that they've ever done to help, continues on beyond their death.
It does, but it...
Okay, how much is, like, 2 bars?
It's painful. All my friends are dead. I have one left. The other I can't go near because she started a new life, and I'll be damned if I pull her into something. They either died on the road for a cause they believed in, died on a ship in space to try and prevent it from, died underneath this blasted city.
Hello there.
I sit around weapons more than people.
I used to have real ears, but then my boss was like, yeah, the customers are complaining, so you need to get rid of them or get fired.
I agree with your sentiments, but
Nobody else. Thank you for the talk, bud.
it's a lot.
You have a good night.
I know it means nothing now. Obviously, I have my purpose, still do. If I even knew. If I even had caught wind of what could happen to him, I would have. I was literally looking for him the same day.
Ivy.
Because that's the first time that I had heard.
No, there's a bunch of things on the edge
I
of the
had
shelf.
heard
I'm really
his
proud of you.
nickname for me from the mayor. He never told me.
Look, I'm so bad. Look, I'm just saying, usually you would push that shit off.
I think he looked up to you a lot.
No, no, stop it.
I am not
Stop
the
it.
person to look up to. I have made so many mistakes.
Better.
God. Many, many mistakes.
No, no, stop, no, no, no. No, no, no.
Perhaps this is my
no.
retribution.
You know who owns those parts?
Stop it.
To meet people who changed my life
Do it.
You know who owns those. You're gonna make Kuiper
and lose them shortly after.
Yeah, stop.
Or so it feels. I don't mean to sound sorry for myself. I just don't speak of it often.
Of course not.
Good day, Charles. Don't think I've seen you all day.
Yeah, no, I've been busy in the Undercity. Was a bit of a kerfuffle down there.
Oh, really?
Now leave it there.
What happened?
No.
I
Well,
don't
first
know what
with
you
the
find yourself
wedding,
up
which
to these
went
days?
fine.
Oh, that's
Know
good.
what your
Then,
focus or your mission is.
Then there was the whole situation with the fire district, where the wind turbines from the ice district was not working. So there was a heat buildup,
I appreciate it.
and we almost had an pipe
The
explosion.
life of those Akira.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
If I can make that up to you, I will.
Because like part of me has, but the other part of me is like, why?
I appreciate it.
I'm fine.
Most people don't even know.
I did wake up in a pool of my own sweat down there.
It's nice to hear it from someone.
Over at Fenris's place, which is in the fire district.
That's fine. There's nothing to break over there.
I still don't even know how long
Don't forget to drink water.
all of that went on.
Already have. Dunked my head in sewage water.
Kuiper, sir, are you guys in the shop?
You know, not the nicest, but yeah.
I just don't understand. You're free of it all now,
Marcelina,
aren't you?
yeah, you're. Well, I'm
I know that
supporting
you
her.
want to do good, but you don't have to try
Most of the time, the
do
water's
good.
fine.
Here,
church is offering
You know,
this
you gotta watch
planet
what
is...
part of the district you're in.
I don't want to use the word doomed, but it is deeply entrenched in corporate greed.
What business? Nobody's here.
What I'm
You're not
trying
keeping
to
me from
say
anything.
is that I have no doubt that you will do good things. But you'll do good things until you die.
Neither will I. I'm just a butcher.
You will not
But
do
if you
good
want
things
prime
and then
cuts, I got 'em.
change this world.
We also
I
serve
am only
beef
still
jerky.
here because this is
You
where
want
I've
some of that?
chosen to die.
Or jerky,
Why
rather.
do you remain?
Sure,
Can I
I'll
help
take
you?
some of that.
Well,
I just need to order. Just waiting in line, don't we?
as far as I can tell, I've been here for a very long time. They found my core in a chassis out in the wastelands.
So it'll be 100 credits.
And, well, I don't know how much you heard about it, but it seemed I was attached to that entity out in the wastes. I still don't even fully understand it. Titan.
Am I correct that you do some
remember
beef
that
jerky
ordeal.
like things?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
How much?
Present
just
during
two.
one of the excursions.
Bit of a lavish day.
Oh, was it?
I don't want to.
I was
It's not
worried
necessary.
about it until I heard you had
What's the
gotten
damage?
involved.
Perfect.
Norman?
To be honest.
My business.
No,
Well, I'm
I
better
don't
in
know
your
how people
hands
get
than
that to
mine.
stay.
Sure.
Flint
Yeah,
crack. Protection.
How are
People have to stay away from that place. That's all I know. And if anything, I think that's why I need to stay.
It is open, but unfortunately I don't have
No.
any supplies to make
Alan, big guy, wears like black
deal
armor,
with
very vertically rotating,
that.
6 little like camera eyes.
Yes, actually you are.
Friendly's coming in.
Copy. Good to have you back.
Copy. It is. Make yourself at home. We have company, so do what you must.
Huh.
This is a friend, that's all you need to know. Understood?
Understood.
And these are people that can give a hand should a fellow shop owner need them.
Of course. It's a bit odd, but
Boys, if you could give me the room.
Understood.
Well, I
Watch
did
over the shop.
want to speak with you.
So I will speak with you soon after.
Understood.
Promise?
Have a good one, boss.
something tells me this is in a warehouse.
No. It is not a warehouse. It is a bunker that I built myself the first year I was here, with a few hands of help. A lot of the things that are in here are outdated, but If there's one person I don't need to hide it from, it's you. The same as I said to Duncan, I will say to you. If you ever need a place to hide, to disappear, I will help you.
I appreciate that.
I
So,
try to stay out of trouble
not much
these
down
days.
here. That's
At least for now.
There's not much down here that'd probably be of use to you. You'll probably scoff at the old tech that's here, but should you need it.
Old tech still has its uses.
I'm still alive, so I suppose you're right.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I was out there for quite a while.
What comes next for you?
Trying to help in small ways for now. The issues for synths, they don't ever seem to really get better. Funny, I remember,
To see happen for
you remember
synthetics.
Rook? Before he died?
I do.
He made a promise to all of them. After that necromancer decided to attack, told them all that they'd start being treated better, have places to stay, no longer be under the thumbs of the corporations, be able to make their own choices. I feel like that promise probably died with him. I don't think it was ever upheld.
I have something similar. I have wanted to make a reality. I have spent a great deal of time gathering good people. You'd be surprised there are hundreds, if not thousands, of former Galactic Union veterans that live on this planet. Most of them slummers. And a great deal of them have become very tired of seeing everything that they love or loved be crushed, destroyed, and used and thrown away for parts. Some of them are all GU synthetics, serve the poor ships. Some of them are humans, some of them are orcs. You name it. They all have the same wish. To break the corporate power on this planet. To give people a chance to rebuild what was lost. To make an example of what life should be like. Where the races aren't treated lesser. Where synthetics aren't used as disposable. And where credits don't mean more than somebody's life. It's what the Union was supposed to be. It's what it used to be. My point is, I have a plan that is within my grasp. Though I've hit a standstill because of the amount of security between me and it. I have discovered something. Have you noticed how shadow running has become very dangerous and very few are willing to do it?
I suppose you could put it that way, yeah.
A lot of these corporations, or I should say all of these corporations, have a massive database. Faces, silhouettes, behaviors, addresses, blood types, everything. All pulled from one major database. I don't know where it is exactly. I've been getting closer with my snooping around in the upper city. But if you humor my insanity, my friend, If a database like that was to disappear, if a database like that was to be destroyed, it would not matter how many cameras the corporations have. It would not matter how many microphones they have. They would lose lifetimes of databases to compare humans, synthetics, whatever species they may be, against whatever they have to find people and catch them. It would give people a chance to live. It would give people a chance to resist, to break free of shackles. It is a chance for the average person to live.
It's a pretty lofty ambition.
It is. Very much so. But I'm willing to do anything. No matter what it costs me personally. To give people that freedom. We're being careful. Never want to put anybody at risk that doesn't need to be. Spending more time looking about than we are firing rounds, so to speak.
Mm.
But the time will eventually come, and I know I'll come across things that I don't understand. Too old, you see. These systems, they boggle me a bit. You said you like to do things in small, good ways. If the chance arose, would you be willing to do one big, good thing?
I think so.
I would
I
ask
don't.
you this as... Go ahead.
I don't agree with the corporations. But you're right, people should have a choice. A choice to live under their thumb, or a choice not to. There's a number of synth who do it and they're just happy. They live under the thumb. It doesn't hurt them. But not everybody's so lucky.
No, they're not.
As far as I can tell, I never got that choice. They forced me into a box. Wiped my memory. Repeatedly. To keep me in line. No one should have to live in
Then
that
you
box
would
if
know
they don't
better
want
than
to.
most. And I would ask you to help me make that choice available to everyone. That they don't get put in a box and used for someone else's machinations. That they aren't just thrust into a position and tethered to something and told they must obey.
I'm going up there early.
And I don't ask you this
You're
as
gonna go
a
up there and see
synthetic.
what's there.
I don't ask you this as a tool. I ask you this as a friend and an equal. Someone who shared a mutual love for someone who mattered. And I never want to see that happen again. Ever.
It
There's
wasn't
too
the
much
corporations
strife.
that did that, though.
I know. And that's what sickens me the most. There are extremists on every side. I'm not blind to this. But you know enough about me. Hell, you even made an announcement about me in the upper city. I am a terrible terrorist.
That was before I knew.
And they know that. Knew what?
Before I remembered. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have made that announcement.
I bet you know ill.
Hmm.
As I said, I've made many mistakes. And I will carry them for the rest of my life. But I will not just sit in a bunker and lament over it. I will earn my vindication. But I will need help.
I'll see what I can do. The corporations, their site, it goes pretty deep. I assume that's what this is about. There's no cameras down here.
No. And it will not be picked up by radar. It is primitive but effective. Lead-lined, you see.
Yeah. I've lost most contact. It's effective.
Well, again, should they ever discover who you are, or if you're ever pursued, you have but let me know. And you have a place to hide till we figure something out for you. I will not let what happened to Duncan happen to you.
Appreciate it.
Be it accident or on purpose. I mean that. I will not take up any more of your time.
I can put out some feelers. This database. It sounds pretty similar to the one that they use for the ID system. It might be linked.
It's entirely possible. I would assume as much. If we could get a lead on it and find out which corporation's housing it, or what territory is housing it, that would give us a better chance.
I'm not entirely certain.
Food for thought, at the very least.
Parts of it are decentralized, corporate portions to the database. But if you were to cut out the core, most of it should come crumbling. All the records that they have stored locally, in the corporations, their employees, those databases, they should still be intact, but to be fair, I happen to know how to get into corporations relatively easy, so...
Then let us plan to break the shackles and give people choice.
Of course.
Touch-ups, nothing that couldn't be fixed, but definitely could use some work.
Something about oil.
Can't do anything today, but first thing tomorrow. Or if you leave these with me tonight, I can get these fixed up.
Thanks for the talk.
It was nice knowing there's a friend nearby.
Of course.
We can discuss prices at another time. You let me know, and I'll see what stock I have.
Of course. Any extra you might have on hand would be very useful.
Oh, I need to speak with
I'll be sure to let you know.
my friend.
Sure. What's up?
Oh, yeah, where do you want to
I'm
talk?
listening.
I was asking how you fed the little boy Timothy some nice...
How can I help you, Ryder?
Oh, yeah, I'm calling in that favor. Let's just say that.
Hello.
I know, pretty short notice. If you like to close, it's a little private. Let's just say that.
Sure.
Timothy, he just went to some. What do you do?
Is this about the Undercity?
It certainly is.
I was a bit concerned before, but Blaine brought you home to me. The moment I realized what systems you had attached to your phone, I realized who the culprit was. Whoever hacked your phone before They've been accessing that system. I tried to flush them out, but they terminated the connection before I could do anything. If we were to get access to those, those panels, wherever you set the system up initially, it shouldn't be impossible to undo. We just need to flush them out.
Well, I already did my investigation in the city where the fans were, where I initially added the application, and it said that the power fluctuation in the Undercity with the heating up actually wasn't caused by the fans are working as intended. Where it's actually happening is in the incinerator, under the fire district. Makes sense.
Interesting. The systems down there are...
Yeah. But either way, it's fixed anyway. And I can fix it. I can undo or change the system to cool down the fire district to be normal. However, I wanted to call upon your favor to basically counter deck because I'm sure the person's going to
just raise it back up.
To reverse it.
Yeah, that's what they did to me when I
and then you can
happened.
Yeah, and then they can. Yeah, so then you can, while I'm fixing it, you can figure out their location and figure out who's connected to the system while I'm fixing it, and we catch them and,
Should be possible. I'm assuming we have to go to the Undercity for this.
Well, yeah, it's not today. I have to go up to the Upper City, speak with Blaine, and get a fire suit, because I'm a little, under no protection.
Underdressed. Got it. Well, I suppose come find me tomorrow. I should be around. I'll do what I can.
Cornelius, and a lot of the Undercity people are pointing fingers at me.
Well, you did set up access down there, so they're going to look to you to either fix it. Oh, of course, but they don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fix it, guaranteed. I'm just more curious to figure out who's messing with the systems. And then, blame could be off of my hands, and they can lynch or whatever they do down there.
Of course. I heard they like to blow people up.
Oh, with magic?
No, with bombs.
Oh, shit, really? Bombs?
Anyways, I suppose, just find me tomorrow. Channel 7 if I'm not here.
Alright, I'm always on channel 22, it's just, I'm a call away.
Of course.
I'll probably see you first, or go to the Upper City and talk with Blaine and them to get a suit. Either way, I will meet you at some point before I go down, because I need you, and then, I don't know, maybe I need somebody else to back me up, Blaine or somebody else, because I'm sure, I don't know, someone trying to shoot me in the ass.
Of course. I'll bring a gun, but best to be careful down there with such things.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I was going to say.
Well, like I said, come find me in the morning, or tomorrow at some point, when you're ready to go down.
Don't jinx it! Don't!
Is that possible?
Jinx it! Don't jinx it!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Don't jinx it!
Timothy, shut the fuck up!
I don't know!
He's jinxing it! The walls are going to start talking!
The walls already are talking, Timothy. Leave.
They are.
Okay, alright, let's go. I want my code back.
This is
Welcome back.
So sorry for the interruption.
It's fine, just his whining is...
Yeah.
Ear piercing.
Yeah. We should use that as a weapon, I think, but...
A sonic weapon. Where's my sword?
Maybe I'll commission guys for that, maybe.
A what?
Yeah, but what if we like do like a canister?
of one.
Where's my
died.
son? Just wander off
And
somewhere.
mine, she went to her
That'd be
apartment,
great.
and then they're going to the other
By the way, you're a fascinating
some meeting.
specimen.
Okay.
Did the two of you talk yet?
You're welcome.
No,
No,
not
you-
yet. She's been swamped with everyone coming to her.
Lovely.
I'm not the only one that's in town.
Yeah.
There's other cats there, but they're a bit different from me.
Cool.
Why does that voice sound so familiar?
I mean, I can't
Oh.
think that there's
No
anything
fucking
else
clue.
like you. You're already unique as hell. You're a walking, talking.
Hey, Charles. Why is,
Hey.
Attack, but it's kind of
why is he just sitting up there?
that off, you wouldn't be able to understand.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
No
'cause,
idea.
You don't really.
What? You need a permission to sit out somewhere?
Why is
I don't know,
Beaver
he's just
sitting there?
Yeah,
sitting
why
there
is
staring
he
at us
just
for a little while
looking
now.
at-
Do you have a?
Well, she's just hanging out with me, so she's welcome here. I don't know. I always find it weird when people like to sit up there and just watch silently.
You know, what? You find me weird? You know, I used to do that like a couple of years back.
I don't know. Warren likes to do it sometimes.
Yeah, no, we actually run into each other a couple
He's
of
not
times
very
up there.
stealthy.
It's always a bit awkward.
Way too brightly colored.
The same ledge and stare at people together.
No,
That's
it was
true.
kind of like, you know,
Anything like this?
How are things holding up?
watching each other from across the street.
Everything feels like it's
Holding together for now?
Remember last year I got shot?
Yeah, for now anyway.
Walked around with a
Alright.
chest for a few days.
Jeremy, is the Dirty Diamond open? Or are you just wandering?
Nope.
Not open. It's closed because Cleo's on honeymoon.
Oh yeah, I know that much, but I figured there would be someone else running it. Like, why don't you get up there and dance?
What is your name again?
He's ignoring me.
Hey, you should go up there and dance.
Hell no, you couldn't pay me enough credits to do it.
Okay, we'll do run of violence then.
What the fuck? My timer to finally get shot. Let's
Thea
go.
did mention finding something.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna go share.
Zia did mention finding something.
Something? What kind of something?
To the
Yeah.
whistles for 5 seconds.
Probably best discuss else.
Jimmy.
Whoa.
Your air,
Huh?
the
It's
air
good to see you
very,
again.
hot.
I suggest renting a water bottle.
Oh,
Hey, Charles,
Sure.
at the bank.
Let's go inside.
One that like works there behind the
Wearing
bank
masks
door
and
thing.
go outside
No
now.
idea.
So not as much
Well, if you ever see her,
Don't keep track.
That's lovely. Wait, so where would just Dan coming in?
Charles, I'll be in here if you need me.
I mean, this will just be a big hole, so just kind
Yeah,
of
got it.
Did they need you? Or did you need them?
No, I don't need it. I'm just here.
Sarah?
Visiting, but not really visiting anymore. I'm just kind of walking.
You wanted to talk. So,
Right, and what do you do exactly?
I do scrap run. I go and gather technology that's crashed out with the sand.
So I'm not entirely sure what she found, but I think she said it was something like plutonium or something. Not entirely sure.
something what?
What do you normally find out there?
Something like, I think she's plutonium, but I'm not entirely sure.
She found a radioactive isotope.
So I suppose so.
I mean, that's not necessarily the problem that we're having right now. The isotope that's in there seems to be okay. Not exactly a scientist, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
This is more your area of expertise than mine.
Well, yeah.
Might you
But
happen
if it's
to
a
have
ship that
a way
is
of contact that may be
intact, that is definitely. I
Doesn't mean it easy.
Ideally, we'd get you the same kind of battery we use in most synths. You plug it in while it's being used. Maybe every few years you have to replace the battery because it gets worn down from the constant use, but it's better than having something that can go nuclear in your...
Getting one of those high-tech old ones.
Yeah, that's definitely become a very
Think so, V?
fast-growing concern.
Think that's a good idea? Having something radioactive in your stomach? Even V doesn't think so. We'll get it figured out. We'll take a look at what V's found and or Zia's found, and
Come my way and I'll see if I can.
we'll figure it out.
Use it.
I mean, if we sold it to the right person,
no,
we could
I
get
work
quite
at
a bit,
the bank. I'm.
and that may help us
True.
come up with a means.
And as far as I could tell, that battery we found,
Understood.
it's still corp grade. If we go for a pretty penny, we might be able to find something better. We just need a high output.
Try my best to come down there.
That's not bad. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I hate going to the corporations for stuff like this. No.
Some people call it chaos incarnate.
But if I need to make a purchase from them, I will.
It might be a little bit too much, though.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it was just like a kind of like a dust town, you know?
Depends on the day.
How you doing, V?
On the day. Like what do you?
What you need to talk to me about?
I wrote a sandworm last year.
Excuse me, what?
Didn't work out so well. Oh, giant sandworms. They're like 20-foot long. Yeah.
As to what happened to you?
From the movies.
What's happened since?
Over here, probably the tail goes all the way to that brick thing right there.
Well, to keep it vague enough for present company, they sent you with a squad up to the gate. And, well, they were successful, but you didn't quite make it. Your system shut down partway through the mission after you sustained too much damage.
They're in the ground.
Johnny told me that you were destroyed. I didn't know any details. He just said that you'd been destroyed. Even he didn't make it.
That makes sense.
I got a message from him.
Once you go past the gate, there is the sand flat, which is safe, but beyond that, you'll see the...
Blaine was pretty upset about it too.
Okay.
Ah, I found my next target. Grab.
Oh shit. I could probably make sure he's not
Yeah.
killed or something.
Pretty much everyone's gone.
Thank you so much. It was
Very
lovely meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
You're the only person that
You have a good one.
I've been able to find.
Thank you.
It's the only one that's come back from this. I stayed down here to protect the people down here, and well, most everyone else went elsewhere. I still haven't been able to find Mika. I don't know what happened to her. Baltzar claimed he didn't have her, but I don't know. She was left in A2's office, and then, well, I've tried tracking her down, but I can't find anything. In the time that you've been gone, I haven't been able to find a single lead. Either she's gone or they've given her a new name. Sanchez is still around, though. He was here with me for a while. He helped me upgrade the garage a bit, make it a little more sustainable for our kind. Yeah. Yeah, I got all the updates from your system. As far as I can tell, this failsafe module, it appears to be another system that they installed in you after you weren't operating correctly. It was operating for you, effectively. From what I can tell, your systems have shut it down for now. It doesn't seem to be compatible with the current software that you're running. But there's always a chance that someone could activate it, or I don't know, something else could try to run it. Perhaps a director override or something could activate it. That seemed to be when you returned to the upper city after yesterday. He engaged this failsafe.
I don't know if you've seen her kill things.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, yeah, you do. You were there. She's terrifying. Yeah, she's yeesh. I love you to death, but God. Oh. Yeah. God.
I don't know what we can do outside of. I can try and pick it apart, but
Marcy wants me to go to the upper city for whatever reason. What's the fastest way? Because she's never wanted me to go there before, but...
sure.
She does.
Why don't I come with you?
That would be great.
I can try and look into this further, see if we can't fix this. You don't deserve that happening to you. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe I can speak to your director about this. This is concerning. Wait, they went down there? To the graveyard? Shit. No? Thank goodness. To the volcano? I don't know what's so important about the volcano. I knew there was something spirits last year, but I didn't have any part in that. I don't deal with magic. Can't even see it. Not exactly much I can do to help. I need to take her to the upper city, and see if we can't sort this out.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Apparently it's important.
The streets are about to shut down.
Yeah.
Even up there.
She said if I don't go, we're both in danger.
Alright, I have to take her immediately. Let's go. Good to see you again, though.
Let's go for burritos.
Alright, come on. Let's hurry.
Hold the burritos! Fuck, I missed the burritos! Damn it! I've been putting it off all day.
The second everyone trusts you, there's probably a reason no one should trust
I don't
you.
know what's going on, but
Anyway.
don't like it.
Good luck.
I want to.
Oh, there's Kuiper. Let me try to grab her. There before
Hi, in a bit of a rush. What's up?
Oh, never mind then. I was just going to tell you that I'm having a meeting with Traverse in the morning. I was going to bring up the looking for an isotype raptor of that size. Do you want me not to do that?
It's not, not
All
for
right,
now.
fair enough.
If you don't mind. I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
Gotcha. You good luck. Good luck then.
Alright. Give me a moment. I need to configure this. Who are we to? Nobody hates Gub. Go on through.
Am I just okay to go with you? Okay.
Yes. Corporate access. Don't mind. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
You're here. Go on. This is their corporate elevator. We'll get up and stop there pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh. Respawn. Alright, go ahead and request on the upper city, I guess.
I was
Yeah,
literally
apparently
in a
Masaru
situation.
wants me.
I actually couldn't think of what the fuck to do, and I had to literally the whole time he's chatting. I'm going.
Fuck.
So, I'll basically give you the mindset of what happened. Basically, hey, I'm currently holding a live C4. If I let go, it goes boom. You have three
Right.
choices.
Oh! Oh, great! Thank you, Trap Man.
Alright. Let's make this quick. Let's go right in when you get there. Okay. I'll just teleport to her.
urgently now.
If you're lying to me,
Thank
I'm
you.
shooting you in the face.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
go
I
to the
highly-
apartment.
I highly doubt you're gonna
Are you
shoot
with them?
me.
It will close.
Yes, I'm
If you're with
escorting
them, you
them.
gotta go. Yeah, it'll close. Yeah, it'll close, which is why I'm trying to tell you. You gotta be quicker.
Of
I don't want
course.
to shut on you and like vaporize you. I'll go let her know.
Yeah, but I've already been up there.
What's going on?
Anyone
Shitty news is
asks,
what it
I work
is.
for Valkyrie, okay?
10-4.
Yeah.
Shitty news is what's going on. Sort of.
Eat this place.
Fancy seeing you three here.
Addendum to the
I'm not
previous
familiar with you.
announcement, street cleaning will commence in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
An
I have
introduction I feel
business
is
with
necessary.
Calliope.
Who is this?
Me?
They can introduce themselves.
Name's Kuiper.
Handler.
I'm here to
You
escort
reside in
them.
Row?
No, Upper
Oh,
City.
You're an escort. Understood.
Yes.
Well,
Someone called in a favor.
you may have to. You may have to come back tomorrow. Given the time.
Calliope needs Sarah now. At least that's what I was told.
Then I'll come. Then I'll take you. Come.
Onward. Kuiper.
Don't mention it.
New. You're gonna have to stay with us tonight.
It's alright. Zio will get over it. It's not the first time I've stayed out late. Come on in.
Yay, now it's a party.
We've got 1 minute. We might have to sleep over.
Sarah.
Feel free to enter. Everybody, please come in. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, because if
Was
you're
that
here,
what you
you're
heard,
sleeping
by the
here.
way? Was that the gunshot that you heard in the Undercity when we first?
Maya will.
Okay, so it wasn't me because I was testing my gun.
Get over it.
Wait.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to wait for something.
You know that's connected to my skull.
You guys can enter. Feel free.
Aw,
You don't
No,
have to
I
stand out there. You're
realize.
No, it doesn't.
I really sorry.
Yes, the sweepos are coming soon. If you need anything urgently from me, feel free to inform me now. If it's not urgent, I will see you first.
Attention everybody in the Upper City, the session is now over. Go ahead and hit respawn. I'm gonna summon everybody else here in just a couple minutes.
I'm gonna respawn and shoot
Cuddle,
you.
cuddle.
Major sleepover?
It wouldn't be the first time that I have snuck out during the sleep house.
I will bring coffee.
Sleepover!
Wonderful. Alright, I'm
Wonderful.
sleeping here. Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Everyone give a hand. Oh, wait.
Respawn.